We are live here on Dallas Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. Harrison Graham. I got producer Coop riding shotgun. We'll bring him in here in a few minutes. We haven't done a live watch party in 2 years since our old pal Jimmy Crowther worked here at Chat Sports. And I said, you know what? Mavs won a playoff series. We're running it back, baby. Game 1, Mavs, Suns. Let's get it. Let's have a time. We got about 8, 9, 10 minutes until tip-off, and we're going to have you covered with a live scoreboard and live play-by-play from yours truly. We're going to have a blast. Shout out your city. Let us know where you're watching from. If you're international, shout out your country, and we'll get some shout-outs on that as well, as producer Coop and I are ready to rock and roll. I got my little mini basketball here. We're rocked. We're loaded. Ready to get after it here. Shout out your city. Tony says, sup, go Mavs. Got producer Jack watching from the crib saying, let's ride. Kevin says, go Mavs. Austin says, go Mavs. Rashard Lee's here in Dallas. L2 Cloud says, hey, Harrison, what's good, L2? You're the best. Can I get a shout-out from Sully's? What's good, Sully? Glad you're joining us here for Game 1. Austin in the chat is from San Antonio. Brendan's in Gainesville. Fort Worth, Texas represent from LOTP. Got Sully and Coppell. Tony in Dallas. My wife Hannah's watching in Dallas at the crib. Wishing I was home with her. And, hey, I wish I was home with you too, babe. But got to do a watch party. What do you want me to do? Game 1, let's go Mavs. Longview, Texas from Michael. Austin says Lancaster, Texas. Let's get it representing in the chat. Hopefully the audience gets pumping. Hey, the more you guys comment, the more people YouTube will show this to, so let's get as many Mavs fans. And, hey, if Suns fans are in the chat, that's all good. Just know that you're going to get hit by a Mavs brigade tonight. Who you got? Mavs, Phoenix. Type DAL for the Mavericks. Type PHX for the Phoenix Suns. Game 1 set to start here in about 7 minutes or so after Barkley and the boys finish up their analysis of 76ers Heat, Miami taking Game 1. Ryan says Dallas. We got Tony saying Dallas. Andrew says Dallas. Brendan says Dallas. Sully says Gomez. Tony says Dallas. Rashard Lee going with the Mavs. Luka Magic from Austin. Let's ride. I hope we get some of that tonight. Luka dropping 40 from Sully. Let's get it. Sully going with the Mavs. Bad Day says Mavs. Gabe Trench. Hey, Mavs have lost 9 in a row. You can't lose 10 in a row to the same team, right? Can't happen. Remember last series, hadn't won in Utah since 2016? Won there twice to win that first round matchup. Dallas, baby. Dirk, we miss you. Do love Dirk. He's the GOAT, no doubt about that. Let's bring in producer Coop. Let's go a little 2-box here, Coop. Break this little Game 1 down tonight. And Coop, welcome in. Jeffrey Cooper.
Let's go, baby.
Game 1, and you guys can get your votes in. How many games will this series go? 4, 5, 6, or 7? What are you thinking? At least 6?
I'm thinking 6. It's going to be really tough. The Mavs, in order for it to go 6, Mavs have to get one of these first 2.
Yeah, look, it's the classic series doesn't start until a road team wins a game, the old cliche. And if the Mavs can get a split, hey, Game 3 Friday night at the AAC.
Let's ride, baby. I'll be there. That crowd will be electric.
I may have to try to see if you can cop me a ticket for one of these games. So if you got go into the toolbox and find one, let me know. 4, 5, 6, or 7. How many games this piece going? Brad says 6. Austin saying 6. Tony says 7. Rashard Lee 4. Sweep. Brendan says 5. Andrew says 5. Tony says 7. Rashard Lee going Mavs in 4. That would be something else. Let's talk about tonight's matchup just a little bit. Game going to tip here in a few moments. Luka Doncic. By the way, these stats are from the first round playoff statistics here. Luka averaged 29.7, 10.7, and 5.7. Jalen Brunson had a just unbelievable series, averaging almost 28. Spencer Dinwiddie wasn't very efficient, but I thought he had his best game of the playoffs in Game 6. That was good to see. And then, of course, Devin Booker, Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton, that trio is what makes the Suns go. We're about to get underway here in Phoenix, so we'll get our live scoreboard up momentarily. How about this? Who you got? Shout it out while we are getting ready to get underway. Type DAL for the Dallas Mavericks. Type PHX for the Phoenix Suns. Once this game gets tipped off, we'll have a live scoreboard, and I will provide play-by-play. Final chance to get your votes in the comments. Here we go as Game 1 about to be underway. As we are underway, Suns control the tip, and Chris Paul operates up top. Screen from Ayton. Paul gets to the elbow, takes that shot, and that's his money spot. Easy deuce for CP3 as Phoenix leads 2-0. Takes our software just a moment to get the live scoreboard up, so we'll get that going in a sec. Doncic operates up top, gets a screen from Powell, turns the corner, Euro step, has to pass out of it, turns it over. Here comes Phoenix. Bridges, alley-oop from Booker, 4-0 Phoenix. Fast start for the Suns as they go 2-on-1. And now Brunson controls up top. Doncic gets a pass from Jalen, gets into the paint, floater, Doncic, short, rebound Phoenix. Here comes Devin Booker. Booker on the left side, hesitation, layup, good, 6-0, and we're not even a minute in. Mavs in trouble early. You can just go to a weigh-in over top if you need to. Coop. Luka gets a screen from Powell. Gets into the paint. Fade away. He's going to get called for a travel. Slid that left foot. Sloppy start for Dallas as Phoenix controls the pace early on here. Couple turnovers from Luka. Just got to settle in. Just got to settle in if you're Dallas. Chris Paul operates up top. Finney-Smith going to foul him here. So first foul of the game. A little hip check from Finney-Smith on CP3. What is up with this here? Just go split. Feel free to shout out your city. Let us know where you're watching from. Devin Booker up top as we have Coop in the chat. First miss from Phoenix. Here comes Brunson the other way. Trying to run and gun. Finney-Smith in the corner. Pump fake. Gets into the paint. Tries to pass into the corner. Chris Paul picks it off. Third turnover from Dallas. Here comes Booker on the left side of the wing. Dwight Powell knocks it out of bounds. 6-0 Phoenix, Coop. Quick start for the Suns.
Man, the Mavs didn't come out firing at all. It's very concerning. Kid doesn't like to take timeouts when the team's under adversity. So let's see what he does here.
Yeah, let's see if Phoenix makes it an 8 or 9-0 start. Jay Crowder, former Mav, kicks it inside to Ayton. Fadeaway baseline. Jay is short. Luka gets the ball. Crosses mid-court. Brunson, right wing, thought about a three. Dribbles back out. Brunson drives into the paint. Fadeaway. Almost banked it in. Powell flat out dropped the offensive rebound, and Brunson fouls Booker, who gets the loose ball. Long on the J, then Powell just dropped the ball. The Mavs have not had a good shot yet in the early going. Chris Paul operating up top. Quick pass to Crowder, back to Paul. Gets a screen from Ayton. Hands off to Booker, who's being guarded by Dorian Finney-Smith. Gets a screen from Crowder. Double on Booker. Crowder, pump fake, step back three. Drains it, 9-0 Phoenix. It's all Suns early. 2.5 minutes in. Doncic gets a screen from Powell. Step back, long two from Luka. Buries it. Mavs on the board, 9-2. Hopefully that J settles him in. Bullock guarding Chris Paul, who gets a screen from Crowder. Kicks it out to Crowder. Ayton at the elbow. Ayton operated against Dwight Powell. Backs him down. Tough little jumper. Good defense by Powell as he clears. Luka gets a screen from Powell. Turns the corner. Gets to the elbow. Kicks it out. Bullock. Luka on the right wing, being guarded by Bridges. That's a matchup to watch. Gets a screen. Luka in the paint, double team, triple team. Gets into the corner. Bullock, three, in and out. Rebound Chris Paul. Ball running the other way, 5-on-4. Dre Crowder, corner three, pump fakes, gets into the paint, kicks it out. CP3 for three. Doink short. Here comes Luka. He'll slow it up. Finney-Smith running out, kicks it to the corner. Bullock, pump fake. Back up top to Luka. Doncic operating. Luka goes back door. Finney-Smith off the deflection, lays it in. Mavs will take it. Let me just reset it. See if that works. Crowder up top. Ayton gets the ball. Booker turns the quarter off the handoff. Inside to Ayton, who lays it up and in, and the foul. Suns take an 11-4 lead. Our scoreboard will catch up. Fast pace in Phoenix early on as Bullock got called for the foul.
Did the Mavs know the game started about 15 minutes ago?
No, they didn't. They thought it was going to start at 9:10 like we did, but it started at 9:05. Ayton completes the N1, 12-4 start for Phoenix. Doncic crosses the timeline. It's a screen from Powell. Doncic on Chris Paul. Step back three. Luka off. Crowder rebound. No second chance opportunities for Dallas. Devin Booker turns the corner. Gets into the paint. Gets the foul. Doesn't hit the shot, but he's going to go to the line for two. Yeah, I don't know. It's not getting enough light there, but which light that would be, maybe that one, but oh. Yeah. Booker knocks down the first one, 13-4. Let us know what you guys are eating tonight. Get some shout-outs. Austin says burgers. My wife's eating carnitas from her dad. I heard they're delicious, so I'll be eating some of those tomorrow. Spencer Dinwiddie's going to check into the game for Dallas. Doncic brings it across. Booker made the second free throw. Brunson up top. Like to get him going. Luka being guarded tight by CP3. Gets a screen from Powell. Luka gets into the paint. Floater. Glass. Good. Tough shot. They're trying to make Luka take those like 8 to 15 footers, those tough mid-range type of shots. They don't want him getting to the rim. Booker kicks it out to Crowder. Crowder throws it over the top. Ayton, dunk. Easy. Wanted the foul, didn't get it. Probably should have gotten it.
Mavs have nothing in the paint.
Yeah, and I said that was a big key coming into this one was you can't let Ayton dominate, and he's getting easy looks. Doncic. Step back. Thought about it. Getting harassed. Kicks it inside to Powell, who kicks it back out. Dinwiddie. 4 on the shot clock. 3. Leak out on the turnover. Easy layup, and he missed it. Wow. Bridges. Missed again. Third time's a charm, and they put it in. Phoenix,
take a time out.
18-6. You got to get a TO here if you're Jason Kidd, and they will. It's all Phoenix early. They've got the energy. They've got the execution. Type F in the chat. We should probably get that built. In the meantime, who's your favorite Mavs player of all time? Let us know.
If it's not Dirk, you're wrong.
If it's not Dirk, if you're under 18, I guess you can say Luka. Sure, you can go to full screen scoreboard real quick and maybe like update the score and then try to tweak it. Favorite Mavs player of all time. Hannah's about to check out. She said about to turn the game off. I don't blame you. It's ugly. This is one thing I didn't want was a bad game. Sloppy start from Tony. Big Dirk from LOTP. It's hard to go against the German. Jason Terry from Michael. Jake from Tony. Who's Jake? Jason Terry from Rashard Lee. I love me some Jet, but it's got to be the big German. What's on the screen, by the way? Because I just lost it on mine. My wife loves Boban. Deshaun Stevenson from Sam Brown in the chat. Who doesn't love Deshaun? Michael Finley. It's a good throwback. Dirk Ovs from Hannah. Sloppy start. Yeah, very sloppy. Just nothing. I just don't even know. Problem is. Yeah, it's all good. All right, Coop. What do they have to do to settle in here? Just get some. I need to get some better ball movement going offensively. It's a lot of Doncic dribbling and getting stuck in tough spots.
When the Mavs are at their best, they're moving the ball side to side. They're getting those open threes in the corner, and they're just not finding those right now. I wonder if you bring in a guy like Josh Green for some energy, because they started out with zero energy in this game, so I wonder if Kidd goes to him here out of the timeout.
Came out flat for sure, and, you don't want to overreact to a slow start, but you don't want to, these games on the road can get away from you quickly. A crowd gets involved, so, we'll see if they can settle in here. Better get their act together. Yeah, I would have gone to a TO earlier, but good time out there to just try and settle in. This is a team that has just owned Dallas. I mean, 9 straight. It's something like 12 out of 14 or something like that. I think one of the last times the Mavs beat them was Dirk's final game at home, and they almost lost because Jamal Crawford dropped 50 on them.
He tried to ruin it.
He really did. Dirk made that joke after the game, but it's been a tough matchup even when Phoenix hasn't been good, and now that they are, it's obviously a real tough matchup. All right, TO almost over here. See if Dallas can settle in. 18-6 start for the Suns. We know this too. Bridges, and Luka conceded this, that Bridges is one of the toughest guys in the league that guards him. So, he's got to get to his spots.
They need to hunt switches and try to get him off him.
Yeah. He's gotten switched on CP3 a few times. You'd think. Also, the Suns have kind of been playing a matchup zone for part of the game. Luka gets a screen from Powell. Step back on Ayton. Short. I'd like to see him attack Ayton, try to blow past him. Chris Paul going straight to Ayton on Kleba, who checked in. Kleba holding his own. You'll give him that fadeaway. He made it, but if he's making that shot, there's nothing you can do. It's good defense by Kleba. 20-6, Phoenix. Dinwiddie brings it across. Gets a screen. Now he's matched up on Ayton. Like I would drive him here. This zone is giving Dallas fits. Good pass. It's got to be a foul. Brunson blocked from behind from Booker. Good block. Let's see if we get a replay here. Yep, it's a good block. It's a good pass. They got to the paint that time, Coop.
Yeah, they just couldn't finish there at the rim, and Booker came with a nice chase down.
Yep. 3.4 on the clock. Oh, technical foul.
Teed up on Book.
He got in Brunson's face after that block. Luka with the technical free throw, which I'm actually kind of surprised about. Makes it 20-7.
Why is Luka taking the technical?
That's what I'm saying.
He's a 70% free throw shooter. You have Brunson, who's a 90.
Oh, Brunson almost missed both in that closeout game against Utah.
Dude, I've never known Jalen Brunson to be a nervous player. He was nervous.
He was so nervous in that spot. Brunson on the inbounds, fade away. Short. Phoenix running the other way. Crowder, he'll hand it off. Booker at the top of the key. Turns the corner. Fade away off the glass. Oh, that looked like good defense for from Kleba. Book's running his mouth early. Win more than 25 games as a number one option, Book. Then start running your mouth. Type boo in the chat. No replay from TNT. Good work. That's why you guys watch here instead. First one's good. 21-7, 3 touchdowns to 1 in favor of Phoenix. Booker makes them both. 22-7, 4:55 left to go here in quarter number 1 as Doncic brings it across the timeline. Gets a screen from Kleba. Luka kicks it out. Brunson tries to turn a corner. He kicks it out. Oh my gosh, what did they call there? They call that a charge on Brunson? So Brunson penetrated the lane, kicked it out in midair, and I guess they got a charge on that? I'm sure TNT won't give me a replay. The replay center's broken. That's his second foul, by the way. He has to check out.
I need to shout out my boy Kenny in the chat. He said this is the most calm I've seen Coop watching the Mavs. Yeah, this is definitely. It's all for show. If I was in front of a TV at home, it wouldn't be like this.
He's yelling inside. 22-7. Booker up top. Gets a screen from Cam Johnson. Matched up on Luka. Finney-Smith slides over. Johnson for three. Long. Got a rebound. Luka clears. Here he comes. I think they got to look to run more a little bit here before Phoenix can get set up. Gets a screen from Kleba. Luka matched up on Ayton. Got to take advantage. Gets into the paint. Kicks it out. Kleba for three. Yes, sir.
Just call him.
Maxi Kleba.
Just call him.
Makes it 22-10. Booker up top, kicks it to Bridges. Gets to the elbow, picks up his dribble. Ayton, jump hook, buries it. He's dominating. DeAndre Ayton having his way in the early going. We'll just go split on this piece. Luka matched up on Ayton, got the switch. Suns playing like a little matchup zone tonight. It's a tricky defense. Layup, Luka. Oh!
Ooh, and then he crashes into the camera guy. I don't know if that's the matchup you want because Ayton is long enough. He can defend Luka.
He is, but he blew by him that time.
Yeah,
He's got to finish
He
the
got
layup.
by him there, and he almost got hurt falling on the camera guy. Come on, TNT.
Oh, and they finally go to the replay center, Coop, and it's all the Mavs turnovers, not the missed fouls on Phoenix. Rigged.
Shocked.
Got over 100 people watching live. Who you got? Type M for the Mavs. Or type DAL for the Mavs, PHX for the Suns as Luka makes the first free throw. I always say, Coop, when you're facing a deficit, always get it back to 10. Get it back to 10.
No question.
It's one of those mental kind of thresholds, I think, for teams. Get it to 10 and go from there.
Yeah, definitely get it to 10. You got to get it to 10 by half.
Yeah. Just hang around here, settle in. Since a 9-0 start, it's 15-12 Phoenix. So they got hit in the mouth early. They've played okay since then. As Ayton checks out, this is when you really got to try and get to the paint. As JaVale McGee's a serviceable backup, but you should be able to get downhill on him. Corner, Bridges, pump fake. Good two-man game, and right on cue, JaVale McGee slams it down. Forget what I just said. 26-12. Luka gets a screen from Kleba. Good defense by Bridges. Kleba for three. Splash. Whoa. Maxi Kleba. His second three of the game. 26-15. Finney-Smith guarding Devin Booker. Gets a screen from Campaign. Finney-Smith gets through it. Campaign driving on Luka. Good defense by Doncic. Air ball. Got to get the rebound. Good clear by Davis Bertans, who checked in. Doncic crosses, a chance to get this to single digits. Gets a screen from Kleba. Luka, step back three. Bang! 26-18, back-to-back jacks for Dallas. Back to single digits. Campaign crosses midcourt, guarded by Dinwiddie. Kleba playing McGee tight on the three-point line. Booker, fadeaway three, knocks it down. That's a tough shot. 29-18, Phoenix. Back and forth we go. Some good basketball by both teams the past couple of minutes. Luka turns the corner, looking for a foul, doesn't get it on the missed bank shot. Finney-Smith still guarding Devin Booker, who fades away from 20. Hits the rim, not joking, 4 times.
Is this Kawhi? What is this?
That was Kawhi. It hit the rim 4 times. 31-18, mini 5-0 spurt from Phoenix. Doncic gets the ball back from Finney-Smith. Gets into the paint. Luka kicks it out. Kleba from the corner. Again!
Let's go,
Maxi, 3 for 3 from downtown.
If they're going to get this Maxi, they got a chance to get back in this game.
31-21. Kleba, 9 points off the bench. Minute 20 to go in quarter number 1. Booker operating on Finney-Smith. Turns the corner. Fadeaway. Booker, short. Luka clears. Here comes the Mavs. being guarded by Cam Johnson. Luka bodies him, goes to the rack. Should have been an and one, but he does finish it. 31-23 if Doncic finishes in the paint. He's already got 12 points. Cam Payne on the right side, being guarded by Dinwiddie. Hands it off. Back to Payne. Pump fake. Floater. Good. 33-23. This game's getting fun after a sloppy start. Dinwiddie crosses midcourt. Operating up top, 45 seconds to go, 15 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie gets a screen. He's matched up on Johnson. Dinwiddie gets to the rack. Can't finish the contested layup. Here comes Devin Booker across midcourt. Booker might want to go 2 for 1 here. Step back 3 from the left side. Long. Dinwiddie clears. And the Mavs are going to slow up here. They're not going to go quick 2 for 1. They'll play one shot. 7-second differential between the game and shot clock. Be nice if you could get a bucket here, get it to single digits by the end of the first quarter. Doncic being guarded by Johnson up top, 5 on the clock. 4, gets to the paint. Luka, floater, good. Here comes Phoenix, 7, 6, 5. Johnson. Oh, they're going to call block on Bertans. I thought that was pretty good defense. I think they had a foul to give there. 4.5 seconds to go. Timeout on the floor, so they had to use the obligatory TV timeout. That's how few of dead balls there were in that first quarter.
That's just fraudulent.
Yeah. If it's under a minute, that timeout just gets wiped. Such a joke. That DAL for the Mavs, PHX for the Suns. They've settled in a bit, Coop. It was 9-0 Phoenix, pretty much even since then.
Yeah, they've kind of found their shot. They're getting those open threes that they need to get. Maxey knocking them down is huge. You just never know what you're going to get from him on a night-to-night basis.
That opens up the paint a little bit.
Definitely, and hopefully
gotten in there.
Exactly, and that's where they're going to have to live. They're going to have to get points in the paint. Yes, Ayton's a great defender over there, but they're going to have to get points in the paint to be able to.
They're
win.
at their best when they hit a couple threes. Paint opens up a bit, and then they can play inside out. That's how they operate. So, get some shout-outs here. Good game from Tony. Tony says Dallas, Suns better, and it's 8v5. GG's. Getting better from Austin. Yep. Poor Luka playing one-man basketball. They're moving it around a little bit more here. I'll say this. Brunson too early fouls isn't ideal. Got to get some good minutes from Dinwiddie. He can't be a net negative. Had a good game 6 against Utah, but struggled otherwise in that first-round series.
Man, they really needed him in that series, especially when Doncic was out for those 3 games, but he just didn't give them what they needed there. But when it mattered most in Game 6, he came through.
He hit some big shots in the series, but the efficiency was pretty poor. I mean, he shot mid-30s from the field, so gotta get more out of him. If you guys are Mavericks fans, I encourage you guys to subscribe to the channel. The link is down below, youtube.com/MavsTV. If we get good enough audience tonight, if you guys have fun, we'll do some more watch parties throughout this series. Also, the latest Mavericks news and rumors. Hit that big red button and subscribe. We'll have you guys covered with the post-game show tonight as well, plus other Mavericks storylines, including some offseason rumors already starting to circulate. They might implode things in Utah, so hey. There's going to be some Rudy Gobert rumors, I'm sure. YouTube.com/MavsTV. Subscribe if you want daily videos here on this channel. (33-25) Phoenix. TV timeout. 4.5 seconds left in the first quarter. Be big to. How many fouls does Dallas have? I don't even know if they have free throws coming. Phoenix. Looks like. Yeah. Oh, you want to know the foul? 7. Phoenix has 1. Is Tony Brothers in the arena?
It's Zach Zarba, who's, my money, he's the best ref in the league.
Okay.
But do with that information what you will.
7-1. 7-1. So it will be 2 free throws then for Booker, which I thought Bertans was actually played pretty good transition defense there, but they called him for a block. So, 2 free throws, and then with 4.5 to go, you can go length to length. We'll see if the Mavs can get a decent look at a shot.
Tony says, let's do more live watch parties. Tony, I agree, but we need you guys to sub.
Spread the word, sub. We need more viewers in here. Keep the honestly, best way for us to do more watch parties, get the live chat running, like the video. If we get higher metrics, YouTube will show this video to more people. Actually, it's Cam Johnson at the line. I misspoke. Makes the first one. 34-25, Phoenix. 4.5 seconds left, so the Mavs should be able to get at least a decent shot. At worst, they'll be down 10 at the end of the quarter. Johnson does make them both. So Brunson's in the game. Don't get a fluky offensive foul here. You don't want that. All right, here comes Brunson. Crosses the time. Oh, he got hacked. Foul to give there at midcourt. 2.2 left, so inbound, 1 or 2 dribbles, then get a shot up if you're Dallas. 35-25. Phoenix in front. They took their use it or lose it foul. Dinwiddie going to inbound. Gets it in. Doncic going to have to pass it to Dinwiddie, who gets it up. Bang! Is that going to count? Was it before the buzzer? I don't think it was. I think it was late.
Dude, he makes so many of those when it's after the buzzer.
God almighty.
Dude, that's ridiculous.
They tripled Doncic, so he had to pass it. It was great defense by Phoenix. I don't think he got it off. So, 10-point lead for Phoenix after 1. What are you guys drinking tonight? Let us know. Your drink of choice here. Coop's got a solo cup rocking. I'm going with the little mango truly here. A little Sprite.
Cheers
vodka,
to all of you.
Vodka Sprite. I was looking for Red Bull in there, but I did not find any. So I was going to go a little RBV, a little Mavs After Dark action, but not to be. By the way, I'm wearing my Boban Urang shirt. Remember those from last year? The real ones know. The Mavs have not lost a playoff game this year when I've worn this shirt. So I'm rocking it tonight. If they lose, I'll have to rep a different shirt on Wednesday. If they win, I'm rocking it again, baby. That's just how we roll. That's how we roll. Tweet out. Suns up 10 after 1. What are you guys drinking? Pepsi from Tony, Coke from Rashard Lee. Hello from Turkey from Camille. What's going on? How are you doing? Dr. Pepper from Michael. I just subbed from Kurt. That's awesome. Shanav says Fanta. Coke and wings from Austin. Yeah, you guys can get your food in here too. Hannah says our cat Opal says hi. She's probably wondering where Daddy is. Coop's met Opal before.
I have met Opal. Love Opal. I don't love cats, but Opal's cool.
Opal's chill. She keeps it chill. You know, she used to hate other people that she didn't know, but now she's like, oh, I don't have the energy. I don't care. She's entered that phase of her life. She's like 7 or 8 now. Tony says, I believe we have a chance to win. Yeah, I mean, look, you're down 10. I think the goal for this quarter, get it down to 5 at halftime. Try and cut it in half. Keep it single digits at halftime, and Mavs in the playoffs have played much better in the second half.
And if there's one thing about this Mavs team, they know how to play when they're trailing because they've done it all season long.
They lead the NBA in 10-point deficit comeback wins.
They're not scared of playing with a deficit, and they know they're never going to quit in a game.
No, they won't fold. Now, if they're down 25 late third, that's a different story, but I don't think that'll be the case here. How many cats you got? Just one. Opal is, I will say that she is a single cat. There's this neighborhood cat that we've named Flame because it's one of those orange cats. It's like we call him our outdoor cat. Like we'll leave food outside for him, but we can't take him in because Opal would not have that. So that was not a foul in that 8-and-1, by the way.
Of course it wasn't.
Showed. Let's get some stats into the quarter here as get the score back on screen. For Dallas, Luka 5 of 9, 14 points, 4 boards, 2 assists. And then Kleba's got 9 points, 3 for 3 from 3 for Phoenix. Booker leading the way, 4 of 6, 13 points. DeAndre Ayton, 4 of 6, 9 points. He actually doesn't have any rebounds, so that's a bit surprising. But Phoenix also hasn't missed many shots, 13 of 23. All right, quarter number 2 underway. We'll get the scoreboard back on. We're fixing a technicality. I'll just verbally sound it out. Phoenix up 10. Bertans for 3, gets an open look. Back rim. If he's going to be in the game, he's got to knock those down as Campaign crosses midcourt. He's being guarded by Dinwiddie. Bullock back in the game. He's guarding Cam Johnson. Payne gets to the elbow, takes that shot. That's his shot. Him and Chris Paul, they like getting to that elbow. 37-25 Phoenix. Kleba. Open three. Kleba again.
Let's go, Maxey.
Call him, baby. 37-28. Kleba, 4 for 4 from downtown. He went 8 for 11 in Game 2 against Utah. Payne being guarded by Dinwiddie, who fights around a screen. Payne kicks it out. Jay Crowder right side being guarded by Bertans. Crowder, step back three, buries it. Crowder's hit a couple already, the former Mav. Brunson crosses the timeline, gets into the paint, goes to the rack, and one.
Finish
Jalen
that, Bridge
Brunson.
JB. Come on, baby.
40-30 Phoenix. Brunson with a chance to complete a three-point play. This game's going so fast, our scoreboard's having trouble catching up. Phoenix 40, Dallas 30. Jalen scores. Type 13 in the chat. Let's get the 1-3s rolling. Brunson goes through his free throw routine, knocks it down. 9-point game. Phoenix 40, Dallas 31. The Mavs are starting to score. They got to string some stops. Landry Shamet in the game for Phoenix. Payne, floater, back rim, rebound, Bullock, who hands off to Dinwiddie across the midcourt line. Bullock, open three, tees it up. Short. As Phoenix gets the rebound.
These are the minutes you have to win when Chris Paul's out of the game.
8 and 2. They're both out. I think Booker's out too. All three of them are out. You got to win these minutes. Shamet blocked by Cleveland.
Hell no.
Here comes Dinwiddie. Kleba again. Long, missed that one. Good look, though. Transition three. You'll take those shots all day. Crowder up top. Gets into the paint. Floater. Buries it. I'll tell you what, if Jay Crowder's going to get into double figures, that's going to be trouble. 42-31. Phoenix 13 of 22 from the field. Or from two, I should say. Bertans, corner three. Makes that one.
Man, if the Mavs are going to live and die by the three, they're going to have to make like 40% for them to win this game.
Yeah, they're going to have to hit 20 of them. They've already hit 5. You're going to have to hit 15 more probably. Dinwiddie, steal, 2-on-2. He's got Brunson. Good pass. Brunson. God, can't get it to go. Wanted the foul. Good contest by, I believe that was Shamet, who kicks it into the corner. Crowder again. Jay Crowder has not missed tonight. 5-point swing right there. You thought you had a transition layup, didn't get it to go. Crowder hits a three on the other end, 45-34.
Josh Green to the scores table.
Green going to check in here for some defense. Mavs could use some defense. Brunson working on Crowder. Pump fakes. Fade away. Short. It's good D by Crowder. One of the better defenders in the NBA. Phoenix has a couple of them. 11-point lead for the Suns. McGee up top. Hands it off to Johnson. Pull up. Buries it. Phoenix is rolling offensively. They're getting good looks every time. Dinwiddie trying to play fast. Gets to the rack. Oh, he just goofed it. Missed a wide open layup. He's got to make
I think he thinks he got fouled.
That, or he thought McGee was going to slide over. He kind of scoop layupped that. He could have dunked it. Foul on Dallas. Crowder and Brunson jawing at each other. That's 3 on Brunson, by the way, Coop.
Yeah, that's going to be a big problem. They're going to have to give Dinwiddie heavy minutes.
You're going to have to go back to Luka here, which you probably were about to anyway. Phoenix, 13-point edge. You can't let this balloon on you here. Mavs are getting good looks offensively now. That's not the issue. It's they're not getting stops. Phoenix is almost at 50 points, 16 minutes into this game. They're on pace for an easy 120. Crowder, step back three. Nope, he passed out of it. Ayton. Oh, offensive foul. Is Doncic hurt? Tell me Doncic
He ain't hurt.
He's holding his knee. Did they bump knees? You hope they bump knees. I think that's
He's
what happened.
fine. He's European. He has some soccer in him. He's okay.
Oh, no, he's holding his sack. I think he got kneed in the nuts by Crowder.
Shout out Manscaped.
That's exactly what happened.
Flagrant. Review it.
Get him out of here. He got kicked in the nuts by Crowder. He swung that leg out. You can't do that. They did call an offensive foul, so they got that part right. At least it's not an injury.
Yo, I was joking when I was saying review it. They should review that. He put his knee into his sack.
You're not supposed to kick out like that. They're reviewing it. Get an ice pack on that sack, Luka. All right, name a random Mavs player. I love playing this game. Just think about a guy throughout the Mavs history. Super random. Coop, you got any throwbacks?
Rafe LaFrance.
How about Dominic Jones?
That was a good one.
For a throwback. Dominic Jones.
I raise you, Doug Christie.
Remember the Dojo Summer League hype back in the day? Who was the Oregon State game? Jared Cunningham?
Jared Cunningham, yep. That was a former Mavs first round pick.
This is game one, Just Golden. Game one. Maxie Curry from Kurt. He's 4'5".
Let's see what Josh Tiven and Zach Zarba have to say here.
Old Zachy Sharba. My wife says Opal's the queen. She's right. Charlie V. I missed the Charlie V days.
Dude, Charlie V's a legend. He's all into the NFT game now.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's big on NFTs.
That's right. Zagana Diop from Michael Usuri. How about Sam Dallenberg?
Good one.
Jose Calderon.
How about George King?
Oh, my gosh. That's a good
He played for the Mavs this year.
I know. I remember that.
Yes.
Flagrant one. So that'll be what? 2 free throws in the ball?
2 free throws in the ball for the Mavs.
All right.
Send Jay Crowder to prison.
This is why Coop's got to be on these watch parties. We got to have the unfiltered Coop commentary. Send him to prison.
Can't get unfiltered. Can't get unfiltered.
I would say send Crowder to prison is borderline unfiltered. All right, Luka. Got to sack up literally and knock these down. Makes the first one. 47-35. Opportunity to get a 4 or 5 point possession here if you're Dallas. Get this back to single digits potentially. Dallas keeps punching back when Phoenix goes on these mini runs. Splits the free throws. Missed the second one. So 47-35, but Dallas will have the ball.
So I don't know if my good buddy's watching, but me and my friend have this conspiracy that there's no way that Luka actually shoots 70% from the line. It's more like 58, and they're padding his numbers. I feel like every time I watch him,
There's a way to confirm that.
Oh.
You could watch every free throw of the
you
season.
could. I guess. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
He does split a lot, it feels like. Luka. Bullock in the corner. Kicks it out. Back to Doncic, who's operating up top. In between the legs. Backing down. Campaign kicks it out. Dinwiddie into the quarter. Kleba again! Maxi Kleba!
Are they going to have to give Maxey Jalen Brunson money?
Hey, throw up the threes in the comments. The 3 is good, baby. We got that one built, Coop. The 3 is good. Bang! Campaign. Golly, you can't let him get to the basket for a layup. 49-38 Phoenix. Luka crosses the three-point line. Gets a screen from Kleba. Doncic getting matched up on Ayton. Let's see what he does here. Luka, step back. 3. Long. I would still like to see him attack there. I get you can get a clean look from 3 when Ayton's guarding you, but Ayton from the elbow. Knocks it down. If Ayton's going to go for 25 a game in this series, it's going to be tough to win.
Ayton's a better scorer than Rudy Gobert in the paint.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to figure a way.
Luka backing down Crowder. Kicks it out Dinwiddie. 8 on the shot clock. Back to Luka. Passes it by. Blocked from Crowder. They're all over Luka. They finally got a foul call. I think he got fouled on the shot attempt.
Oh, he did.
I thought Luka was going to go reverse there.
He definitely did. I don't know, man.
Got a lot of ball on that block, but it looked like he hit the hand too. But They did get a foul after that. So 51-38 Phoenix. Timeout on the floor. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel. That way we can do more watch parties throughout this playoff series. I'd like to do more. It's up to you guys if you want us to do more. More Mavericks news, rumors, potential watch parties, depending on how this one ends up going. Got 125 people watching. I'll take that. Spread the word. Let's get more people in here. Sub for Mavs Dubs. Let's ride, baby. Hit that subscribe button as the Suns lead 51-38 midway through the second quarter. You guys can also follow me on IG and Twitter at HGramNFL. Tweeting about the Mavs. You can slide in my DMs. Talk some Mavs hoops, NBA, NFL. I got both links in the chat. IG, Twitter. It's all good. Give me a follow. Give you guys some shout-outs if you do follow me. At HGramNFL on Twitter. At HGramNFL on IG. Let's see what we got here. Got Twitter open, so if you guys shout me out or follow me, I'll shout you out here on the show. And I know my handle says NFL, but I cover the NBA as well for Chat Sports. Let's see here. Appreciate you guys for rocking and rolling with us. So look at some of the numbers here in the early going for Dallas. Luka, 5 for 11, 15 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Jalen Brunson, just 3 points, 1 of 6 from the floor. Bullock and Powell scoreless. Finney-Smith has only taken 1 shot. He had a layup earlier. Kleba giving you 15, and you're down 13. If you told me Kleba would have 15 points, Coop, midway through the second quarter, I'd say Dallas is probably winning this game.
I'd say they're up double digits, but it seems like he's the only one making shots.
Him and Luka are the only ones scoring. For Phoenix, they've got 3 in double figures. Devin Booker, 13 points. DeAndre Ayton, 11 points. Jay Crowder, 11 points. Chris Paul only has 2 points and 2 rebounds, no assists, and he's only played in 7 minutes, which is kind of bizarre as well. He's played less than half the game so far. No fouls or anything, so they've been able to play Campaign for 10 minutes, who has 6 points himself. So, again, I said it before, I'll say it again. You got to get it back to 10, and then you chip away from there. So we'll see if Dallas can go on a little push here. Team numbers, Dallas 13 of 31. They're 7 of 15 from 3, Coop. 3-ball kind of keeping them in this game.
Yeah, and like we said, they're going to have to make at least 20 in the game to have a chance to win. They're already at 7. It might end up being more than that.
Well, and Phoenix is 20 of 32 from the floor. I mean, they're getting good shots, and they're making those shots. So Dallas has been one of the best defensive teams in the NBA. Jason Kidd's been good at halftime adjustments, so we'll see if he can do that again tonight. By the way, Maxi Kleber in the playoffs, 21 of 37 from 3. He's been on fire. 5 of 6 tonight. Josh Green into the game here. Doncic turns the corner. Kicks it out. Bullock, pump faked on a 3. Back to Luka in the paint. Takes the bump. Out to Bullock. 3-ball. And the foul. Chance at a 4-point play. Reggie Bullock gets fouled. Jay Crowder's laughing. 51-41. Type bull in the chat. Reggie for 3. What a pass from Doncic. I thought for sure he was going up with that floater. Ayton crashed on him. He kicked it out, and Bullock knocked it in, and he was definitely fouled by Crowder. No doubt about it. Bullock completes the 4-point play. Back to single digits, 51-42. Dallas 8 for 16 from 3. They're winning the 3-point margin by 12 points. Phoenix 4 of 7. Ayton in the paint. Misses one. You got to take advantage of that. That's an easy one for him. Luka gets a screen from Powell. Going to take the 3. Knocks it down. 3-ball. Get your 3s in the chat. 51-45. This is as close as Dallas has been since the game started. Campaign turns the corner. Passes it off. Crowder from the corner. 3 again. No good. Rebound, Bullock.
Get a bucket here. Get yourself in the game.
2 stops in a row for Dallas. Can't remember the last time that happened. Luka turns the corner, alley-oop. Powell, one-handed slam. Throws it down. Type dunk in the chat. Dwight Powell into the scorer's book. 51-47. Booker kicks it out to Campaign, who pump fakes. Travel, I think, on Payne.
Let's go, man. The momentum's back with them. So, fun fact about Campaign. The Mavericks had the chance to sign Campaign, but instead they chose to trade Dirk. Campaign was playing for the NBA G-League Texas Legends at the time.
To be fair, Payne had done nothing in his career before this stint with Phoenix, but yes, I do remember that. Luka gets a screen from Powell. Kicks it out. Dorian driving into the paint. Throws it up. That's a bad shot for him. He should not take that shot. Oh, stupid foul, too. Really dumb foul by Finney-Smith. That turned a bad play into a bad foul. I'll tell you what, Coop. Finney-Smith's become a better handler and driver. I don't need him driving on Bridges. That's
not his game.
And he's the best defender Phoenix has.
Not his game.
If he gets switched on Paul, sure, the size matchup. Ayton gets a pass down low, turns, lays it in. You can't let him catch it that deep. 53-47. 5 minutes left here in quarter number 2. Doncic gets a screen from Powell. Step back, Jack. Luka. Rebound, Finney-Smith. Luka gets it back. Kicks it out. Bullock. Back to Luka. He's matched up on Paul. See if he backs him down. He will. Luka bullies Paul. Fade away. Short. Green had a chance at the rebound. Couldn't get it. He'll take that matchup, though. Luka should be able to back Chris Paul down. Oh, he got pushed into him. Green with the foul, but Crowder pushed him into Paul. I don't like that call. Green was getting away from a screen, and Crowder shoved him into Paul. Savvy move by Crowder, but the official should have seen that one. Who's that checking in? Number 0 for Phoenix. I don't know who that is. Let me see here. Not sure who that is. Let me see. Ayton up top. Hands it off. Booker. Finney-Smith chases. Torrey Craig was the man who checked in. He misses a 3. Had a good look at it. Bullock getting up court. Kicks it back out to Doncic, who resets. Need to get a good look here if you're Dallas. Down 6. Chance to get it to 4 or 3. Luka kicks it out. Finney-Smith. Pump fake. Kicks it back out to Luka. Gets downhill. Kicks it out. Bullock. Wide open 3. Misses it. He'll take that look all day. It was wide open. No contest from Phoenix. Under 4 to play here in quarter number 2. Chris Paul gets a screen. Passes it. Baseline. Ayton. Easy. Buries the 15-footer. 55-47. Little 4-0 spurt from Phoenix. Luka. That's a foul on Chris Paul. Was that Kleba trying to take advantage? Paul took the foul, knew he was beat. 55-47, 3:40 to go. That's foul number 5 on Phoenix, though, so free throws the rest of the way in this quarter. See if you can take advantage if you're Dallas. Kleba, who's got 15 points, 5 of 6 from 3 for 2 free throws, makes the first one. Sometimes when Kleba gets hot from 3, he'll split free throws, and I'm like, he's too close.
Well,
he's too close.
It's the same thing Luka does. If his free throws are falling, his threes aren't, and vice versa.
You got Dirk's in the building.
Let's ride.
Can we get the 41? Yep, Kleba split them. Can we get the 41s in the chat? Shout out Dirk if you love the man. Get the 41s flowing. Get the 41s flowing. Chris Paul, fade away. Oh, he kicks out of it. Booker, guarded by Bullock, turns the corner and dunks it. That was easy. You'd expect more resistance from Reggie Bullock there. 57-48. Doncic behind the back, gets into the paint. Now he'll step back a little bit. Back into the paint, and he gets fouled by Cam Johnson. 2 free throws. Got to take advantage. You got to knock these down. I don't know why Bullock just quit on that play. Is he in foul trouble? Let me see. Bullock's got he's got 2 fouls. That's probably why. Thought he was beat. Let him go. Didn't want to pick up the third. Doncic, couple dribbles, takes the free throw, makes it. 57-49. Can you get this down to 5 or 6 by halftime? I'd be happy if it was 6 or less. Doncic, couple dribbles, eyes it, shoots it, makes it. 57-50. Payne will inbound to Paul. 3:09 left here in quarter number 2. Finney-Smith guarding Chris Paul. Oh my gosh, wide open 3 from Cam Johnson. How does that happen? One pass and he's uncovered. 60-50. I get you got to focus on Paul there, but you can't just give up a warm-up 3 either. Doncic gets a screen. Gets into the paint. Layup, Luka. Gets it to fall, 60-52. Mavs are running good offense now. For the past quarter plus, they've been getting good looks. Luka's got 22, 6, and 4 already. Paul gets to the elbow, behind the back. Good contest by Powell. It's a good shot. I'll live with that defense. Phoenix 62, Dallas 52. Doncic operating on campaign at the top of the key. Doncic, step back jack. Doesn't get it to go. Paul rebounds. 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. Bullock on Paul. Gets a screen from Johnson. Behind the back, Cam Johnson gets downhill, kicks it out. Bridges, baseline. Gets trapped, kicks it out. DeAndre Ayton back up top to Paul with 6 on the shot clock. Chris Paul being guarded by Dwight Powell. Good contest, step back 3, and he buries it. That's just a tough shot. 65-52, timeout Dallas. Larry Fitzgerald in the building for the Suns. Every time Dallas goes on a run, it seems like Phoenix comes back with an 8-0 run of their own. Shout out your city. Let us know where you're watching from. If you're international, shout out your country. 65-52. Defense the problem right now, Coop. I mean, they're on pace for 130 plus.
Yeah, and even when they're playing good defense, you're getting shots like Chris Paul hitting like that. I mean,
and that's what happens.
It ain't it.
You got to string together good possession after good possession. And if they're making tough shots, so be it. But the possession before, Cam Johnson just uncontested.
I mean, the rotations were off or something. I don't know what's going on there, but Sean Sweeney will be yelling at somebody at halftime.
Yeah, Phoenix didn't even run a set there. He just was wide open. Let's see. Yeah, Agtown Arlington from DR. Phoenix can't miss. I mean, look, Phoenix is shooting 62.5%. They're 26 of 41. I mean, Dallas shooting 44%, 47.5% from 3. It's not like they're shooting terrible. Just Phoenix is lights out right now. Shout out your city. MFFL from Florida, from Mary. TV timeout. Chargin says L. Factory says J. I don't know what J means. You smoking a J? Tony's in Dallas. Let's go Mavs, repping from Singapore, from Splash. Factory says J. Tony in Dallas. ITZ in Canada. Marshall, Texas from TX for Life. What's good? Phoenix 65, Dallas 52. How about this, Coop? Like the video. Let's get more likes. Come on. We got 120 people watching, only 53 likes. We can get to 70 plus. MFFLs, if you love the Mavs, like the video. Hell, if you're a Suns fan, like the video too, because we're providing free play-by-play and commentary. Hit that thumbs up icon. Tony's liked it. Hit that like button. Probably start getting that halftime scoreboard going a bit. Luka and Kleber will be the first 2 guys. We know that. Just on points and Booker, Ayton, Chris Paul, or Crowder for Phoenix probably. Like the video if you love the Mavs. Let us know once you've liked it. Francisco says he has his money on Phoenix. I don't blame you. Phoenix is good. They're a damn good team. Bad Day has liked it. So places Dallas lit. Luka Doncic is 6th most points in NBA history in his first 16 playoff games. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Chris Paul, 5th all-time in playoff assists with 1,144. He just passed Tony Parker. Spencer Dinwiddie into the game here. He'll bring it across. Luka looking to post up as he gets fouled. Did the little swing around, picked up a foul there. Smart move when you're in the bonus. Get a couple of free throws here. Got to knock him down. Doncic to the line for 2. Couple dribbles. Makes the first one. 65-53. Got to get this down to 10 or less by half. That's what I'd be shooting for if I was Dallas. Luka actually 7 for 8 from the free throw line. He's been shooting them better in the playoffs. Made the second one. I was fully anticipating the announcer's jinx there. Bullock guarding Chris Paul. Minute 25 to go. Ayton gets the ball up top. Hands it off. Booker being guarded by Finney-Smith. Alley-oop. Ayton on the little handoff and roll. Easy. 67-54. Ayton 8 for 11, 17 points. That's going to kill you, man. Doncic up top with a minute remaining here in quarter number 2. Luka gets a screen from Kleba. Back to Doncic. Back cut. Kleba kicks it out. Around the horn they go. Doncic, step back 3. Short. Phoenix will live with that shot. 42 seconds left. Chris Paul across the line. Swings it out. Campaign for 3. Short. Finney-Smith gets it out. Doncic running, looking to go 2 for 1. Luka, spin move, floater game. Good. 30 seconds remaining. Got the 2 for 1. So if the Mavs get a stop here, they'll have a chance to cut it to single digits at the half. 67-56. Suns going to play for 1 shot. 6 seconds between shot and game clock. Bullock standing at the 3-point line, awaiting Chris Paul. Gets a screen. Bullock fights through it. Kicks it out. Campaign. Pump fakes. Turns the corner. Deflected on the pass to Ayton, who takes the jumper and knocks it down. DeAndre Ayton, 19 points in the first half. Dinwiddie with 3 on the clock. 2. Floater game. Dinwiddie misses it. Halftime. 69-56. An offensive clinic for Phoenix in the first half as the Suns will take a 13-point lead into the locker room. Who's been the MVP of Game 1 so far? I'd have to give it to DeAndre Ayton, who's got 19 points on 9 of 12 shooting. Luka leads all scorers with 26, but he's 8 for 18, and his team's down 13. Run through some stats. We'll get that halftime scoreboard. Coop and I will take a quick break, and then we'll come back for the second half. I'll get some shout-outs here. Who's your MVP of Game 1 so far? I mean, 56 points, that's a pretty good half for Dallas offensively, but you give it up 69, that's tough. Phoenix mid-range game could be what kills us. Look, teams that have good mid-range, they're so hard to defend because you want to give teams that shot. I mean, you're daring teams to shoot 18 to 20-footers, but Ayton and Chris Paul are 2 of the best. Even Campaign is a good mid-range shooter, so really tough. DR says we don't have bigs like Ayton. He should be taking advantage. Yeah, I mean, look, I said that coming in. You don't really have a guy to defend Ayton, so, you know, you got to find ways to not let him dominate. double team. Try to not let him catch the ball within 5 feet of the basket. I mean, they've done a decent job a couple times making him take that mid-range, but when he's knocking him down like he is tonight, there's not much you can do. I think the halftime adjustment is don't let Ayton catch the ball as close to the basket. Hope Phoenix stops missing shots. I mean, got to be a little more sharp on rotations, but, give the Suns credit, guys. They're shooting – they're putting on a clinic. Phoenix is shooting 64% in the first half. I wouldn't say this has been a defensive clinic from Dallas, but it hasn't been terrible defense the whole time. Devin Booker is, 5 of 9. Chris Paul has 7 points. When Crowder goes for 11 and Ayton gets you 19, it's tough. They're knocking down shots. There's no doubt about it. Type the full mascots too. Something's off here. I don't know what's going on. 69-56. What are you guys saying in the chat? Suns too much for Dallas. They were in that first half, no doubt. Here we go. Here's some halftime numbers. Then we're going to take a break. Phoenix leads at 69-56. Not so nice for Dallas. DeAndre Ayton, 15 points. No boards, actually, which you like that. Devin Booker, 15-6-4. Crowder, 11-4-2. Luka Doncic, 22-6-4. Bullock, 4 points. Brunson, 3 points. Maxi Kleber with 16 points off the bench. 5 of 6 from 3. All right, Coop and I are going to take a halftime break. We will see you guys in about 10 minutes for some second half action. Here we go, second half just getting underway. Mavericks trail 69-56. Welcome into Mavericks Today. Appreciate you joining us for our live Game 1 watch party. Harrison Graham here, rolling with producer Jeffrey Cooperstein for this one. Luka Doncic, alley-oop to Pal, who lays it in. Easy deuce out of the locker room. You like to see that if you're a Mavericks fan, who cut it to 11 points. Chris Paul guarded by Finney-Smith. Gets it to Booker. Who throws an alley-oop to Ayton, but it's deflected. Oh! I think it's going to be Phoenix ball. Let's see. Suns ball. The classic, no, it was out on him, but then they overturn it. Let's see, look at the replay here. Yeah, that was out on Finney-Smith. Good overturn. 9 on the shot clock. Booker catches the inbound, being guarded by Bullock. 4 on the shot clock. Booker drains it. Got to complete these plays. They deflected the alley-oop. Had a chance to catch it. Suns got a second chance opportunity. Doncic gets the screen, kicks it out. Bullock, who kicks it back to Doncic. Gets a screen from Pal. Luka backing down. Chris Paul in the paint. Fade away. And one! 71-60. Luka Doncic on the way to another big playoff game. He's got 28. Type 77 in the chat. Chris Paul got him on the wrist. Luka rose and buried it. Free throw would cut it to 10 points. Doncic knocks it down, 71-61. Producer Coop working on a few different things. We'll bring him back in here in a moment. Phoenix 71, Dallas 61. Booker throws the alley to Ayton, who slams it down. I mean, they're getting killed on that handoff alley-oop play. That's 3 or 4 tonight. Powell not able to catch up to Ayton. Doncic gets a screen from Powell. Luka draws contact, lays it in. Doesn't get the and one. No foul, but did finish. 31 points from Doncic, 73-63. Crowder hands it off. Booker being guarded by Bullock. Back to Crowder. Ayton working on Powell. Kicks it out. Booker again. Turns the corner. Swings it around. Crowder, 3-ball. Around and out. Every stop you get, you feel like the Mavs got a score on the other end. Bullock attacking, kicks it out. Brunson, 3-ball, no good. Finney-Smith can't get the rebound. Jalen Brunson, 1 for 7, 3 points. Dorian was fouled on the rebound attempt by Chris Paul, though. 2 quick fouls on Paul. He's now got 3. We'll bring in Jeffrey Cooperstein back here. Mavs running some good sets out of the locker room, Coop.
Yeah, they're running some good sets, but it feels like they need to get a stop and a score. They haven't gotten a stop and a score.
Brunson,
there you go.
Gets one to drop.
Get it down to 8.
Down to 8, 73-65. Little floater off the offensive rebound. Couple of offensive rebounds extend that possession. Chris Paul gets past Finney-Smith, who's chasing. Powell has to help. And one for Chris Paul.
That's just a Chris Paul move right there. He's going to get that call every time.
I thought Powell held firm there, man. I'd like to see that one again. Chris Paul got Powell to bite just a bit. I thought he reset, man. He stopped before Paul jumped into him. Tell me he's not stopped right there. He jumps into him. I don't know, man.
They're going to say it's the arms, I think.
I guess, man. It's the body where the contact was, though, and Paul jumped into it. Back up 11, Phoenix goes as Chris Paul makes the free throw. Finney-Smith gets the handoff. Bullock back to Doncic, who gets a screen from Powell. Luka turns the corner, gets into the paint, backing him down. Luka, tough fade away. Thought he made that for a second. Tough shot there.
That would have been saucy, as Petey would say.
Petey would say. Devin Booker being guarded by Doncic. We'll see if Luka can hold his own here. Booker pop fakes. Goes up, makes it. 78-65. 5-0 run from Phoenix. That's a foul on Booker.
Well, Harrison, I don't know a lot of things, but what I do know is if a team is shooting 64% from the field,
you're not going to win.
They're probably going to win.
Yeah, the team that's giving that up is not going to win.
Correct.
Is what I meant. I mean, Dallas is 9 for 23 from 3. Phoenix has only made 6 threes, and they're down. Dallas is down 13. Doncic gets the ball. Finney-Smith, quarter 3, splash. 10-point game. That's Finney-Smith's first 3 of the game. He's got 5. 78-65. Type 10 for Dorian. Good defense. It's going to be out on Dallas, though. Paul tried to wrap it around Dodo to Ayton. Finney-Smith knocked it out. Get those 10s in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Chris Paul, inbound. Kicks it out. Ayton from the elbow. Dwight Powell guarding. Kicks it out. Jay Crowder being guarded by Luka. Crowder turns the corner. Kicks it out. Wide open 3 from Booker. Misses it. Got a rebound. Oh. God almighty.
The Ayton boxed him out, and he went over the back on him.
See, like, you get lucky there with Booker missing a 3. You've got to finish that play. Got to finish that play and get that rebound. Powell on the foul over the back. You just know Phoenix is going to get a good look here now. Chris Paul inbounds it to Ayton. Powell guarding up top. Kicks it out to Booker. Steps into a 3. Short again. All right, you got lucky there. 2 open 3s from Booker. Good pass, Luka. That's got to be a foul. Powell goofed the layup. See, just dunk the ball there, Dwight. Booker turns the corner, floater off the glass. No good. Offensive rebound. Ayton puts it in. Got to finish plays. You miss the layup, but then you don't get the rebound. Bullock, corner 3. Good. Reggie Bullock, 80-71. See, that's where the missed layup by Powell kills you. It'd be a 7-point game here. Probably a 5-point game because they wouldn't have leaked out. Phoenix 80, Dallas 71. Chris Paul gets a double screen up top. Guarded by Powell. Kicks it out. Jay Crowder kicks it inside. Ayton, jump hook, too easy. When Ayton's catching it within 5 feet, he's scoring every time. Every single time. 82-71. Brunson operating up top. He gets fouled by Mikal Bridges. I think is that 3 or 4 on Phoenix in the quarter?
Bridges and Brunson, obviously college buddies out of Villanova. Did you see what Brunson said before the series?
No.
He said, I love Mikal. He's one of my best friends, but we're enemies now.
Yes, sir. I saw an old photo leak of Bridges wearing a Brunson Mavs jersey when he was still at Villanova when they were playing at the AAC in the NCAA tournament. Doncic, guarded by Ayton. Let's see if he attacks or slides over. Looks like Bridges sliding over there. Corner. Bullock. Oh, block. What a closeout by Bridges.
The way Luka orchestrates the offense is special. Because if you watch this replay, look how he brings Maxey into the paint there to occupy that space. And that opened Bullock there. And obviously it was just a great play by Bridges.
Bridges. He's so long. Look at his arms. I mean, they're so freaking long. Swats that into the crowd. Timeout on the floor. Phoenix 82, Dallas 71. We got a little burst in the audience here, so if you want to subscribe, I encourage you to do so because we publish videos multiple times per week. Let's make this channel the #1 Mavs channel here on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. I want to do more watch parties, post-game shows, series previews, game previews, the latest news and rumors in and out of every single game. Subscribe. Hit that big red button. By the way, type S in the chat to drown out the sex bots. Get them out of there. They're in the chat. I'm blocking them. Drown them out, though. Hit that sub button. Type S once you subbed, or if you've already subbed. Inferno, spam an S. There you go. 82-71. I mean, you look at Dallas's numbers here. I mean, they're shooting 45%, 44 from 3. The offense after the first 4 minutes has been fine.
They're not shooting the ball bad at all. They're getting the good looks on offense. It's a matter of Phoenix shooting 63%. Exactly.
And that's after Booker just missing 2 wide open threes. I mean, they could easily be at 65.
Well, look, there's a reason Phoenix was the #1 team in the NBA by 8 games this year.
Yeah.
They're unbelievable. They never miss their open shots. I mean, They are the favorite to win the title, if you ask me. Would you say the same?
100%. They're the best team in the league. Like, Golden State is starting to play better, but I still would take Phoenix in a best of 7 in that series.
I mean, obviously the Mavs are going to win this series, right? So we don't have to worry about that.
Sure, yeah. Dallas in 6. You heard it here. But, yeah,
Dude,
it's...
If the Mavs have a Game 6 at home,
it's going to be lit.
Oh, brother.
Gonna be lit. We're still just in Game 1, though. 6:58 to go here in the third. I mean, you look at some of these numbers. DeAndre Ayton, 12 of 15, 25 points. I mean, he's having the exact type of game I was concerned about. And he's had like a full game of that in 2.5 quarters. I mean, he could easily go for 40 in this game if there's not an adjustment by Dallas.
I mean, it was kind of a problem last series, too. Yeah, Gobert wasn't great on offense, but he still dominated the games.
Look, Ayton's not 4 rebounds. That's fine. So defensively, he hasn't controlled the game like Gobert has, but offensively, he's getting the shots he wants and he's making those shots. So, I mean, Doncic has 31, but Phoenix is making him work for it. He's 10 for 22, which is a decent number, but it's not like he's 10 for 15. He's missing some shots. So.
I know we've talked about it a lot on the channel, but would you say that big man is probably the number one need going into the offseason?
I mean, we said coming into the playoffs, we'll know after this playoffs if they have to go big for a big man. And, I mean, through Game 1, you would say the answer is yes. I mean, Phoenix, Dwight Powell and Maxi Kleber are nice role players. They're not next-level bigs, though.
Well, and now with that report about Gobert earlier today, I don't know. I know you saw that where he basically told the Jazz, it's him or me.
Talking about
referring to
Donovan.
Yeah, I mean, is that a guy you'd look at?
I don't love Gobert, but he'd probably help this team out. I mean, what? Hardaway, Bertans, and a first for Gobert?
Something like that.
It'd be a package like that. Inbound, Finney-Smith gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Good cut to the basket. So we're back into action here. I'm being told to tap you, so check your Slack. Okay. Finney-Smith, couple dribbles. Makes the first one. 10-point game. They keep getting it down to like 10, 9. They got it to 4 at one point.
I was going to say they got it to 4, and I think they had the ball as well, and they just couldn't get it below that.
It's 51-47, and then Phoenix went on a 18-5 run to end the half. Free throws are good, so 9-point game. No, he missed the second one, excuse me. TNT's camera went away from it. Good steal by Jalen Brunson, coming the other way. You gotta finish, Jalen. No, he's, 2 for 10 now? 2 for 9? Turnover. Brunson. God, see, I hate that shit. That should be a free throw in the ball.
And I think that's
something. That is a 2-on-1, and they're just grabbing Brunson to prevent the breakaway.
I think that's something the NBA competition committee is going to look at this summer.
Dude, I know it's so bad for the game.
It's ruining basketball. I mean, the fast break is maybe the most exciting play in basketball, and they're taking it out with the take foul.
They're talking about it.
They're talking about reviewing this for a clear path, I think. They're going to go to the monitor.
Should.
Zach Zarba, Billy Kennedy here going to the monitor.
Yep. They are reviewing it for a clear path. That should be a foul. Even if technically there's another defender behind the play, that's a 2-on-1. They're leaking out. I mean, that's a clear path to me. Look at the replay. If you're watching at home, Kleba is streaking. He's past Crowder.
He's not. But Kleba is, but Brunson is.
But he's going to pass it to him, and it's a dunk. I know. I mean, that's a joke if that's not a clear. If that's not by rule, you're probably right. But that's a breakaway dunk if he doesn't get fouled. By the way, Crowder just completely grabbed. If they called it on Crowder,
I think the foul's on Crowder,
then
so that would be a clear path. Yes. Yep,
that's a clear path.
And that's 4 on Crowder.
Foul, and Crowder's had a big impact in this game with 11 points and some good defense. He's bitching to the ref, but he's wrong. It's a clear path. I mean, he's running away for a breakaway dunk, so he can cry if he wants to, but it's an obvious call, and he'll check out of the game. So is it 1 free throw in the ball or 2 in the ball? 1 in the ball, so knock this down and get a good look. Cleveland dribbles it a couple times and Misses it. Is it 2 in the bowl? I guess so.
I think it's 2 because the Mavs are in the penalty here.
Oh, they're already in the penalty.
So they didn't call it a clear path foul, it looks like. Because if they did, there would be nobody on the line there.
Oh, you're right.
So, common foul.
That's a joke. It's a clear path. What are we doing? Made the second. Kleba splits him every time. Yeah, you're right. No clear path. I can't believe that. I mean, it's gonna be a breakaway dunk. He missed the first one anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
Finney-Smith picking up Paul here.
Yep, he started to guard him midway through the second because Bullock had 2 fouls. Kleba on Ayton, tough turnaround from DeAndre, and he misses it. Good defense that time. Luka, oh, Kleba stopped. Luka said, my bad, but if Kleba keeps running, I mean, it's going to be a tough catch and layup, but he had a step. Pretty clean game, Coop. 5 turnovers for the Mavs, 6 for Phoenix. I mean, Mavs were sloppy in the first 4 minutes, but they've been pretty crisp offensively since then as Phoenix knocks down a corner 3, and it seems like they're taking advantage of every Dallas mistake. Off the turnover, they cash in a corner 3, Cam Johnson. Luka, guarded by Ayton, but Chris Paul's cheating over. They're playing that matchup zone. That's actually Bridges. Luka gets past Ayton. That should be a foul. God. Doncic went up again and got blocked. I think he wanted the foul in the first one. 3-on-2 alley-oop. Terrible pass by Booker. Mavs get away with one there. Phoenix 85, Dallas 73. Our scoreboard will update shortly. Doncic backing down. Chris Paul gets into the paint, kicks it out. Kleba back to Luka. Booker cheating over. We'll see if they double. They're not gonna. Doncic off the glass. Finney-Smith with the follow dunk. As Dodo with a couple buckets here in the third quarter. Back to a 10-point game. Could the Mavs go on a little run here? 85-75. Bridges operating up top on Doncic. Gets a screen from Paul. Luka pressuring Chris Paul. Chris Paul and Doncic. This is advantage Phoenix. Chris Paul gets a screen. Mid-range game. Buries it. That's bread and butter for him.
Does he ever miss?
No. Not from 15. He didn't miss at all last game. 14 of 14, a closeout. Brunson gets into the paint. Kicks it out. Kleba. 3-ball. Corner pocket. In and out. Tips it out. Brunson. Second chance opportunity. Back up to Doncic. It's a screen from Bullock. Matched up on Chris Paul. Luka. What the hell happened there? What, he just threw it out of bounds? Did he think Bullock was going to stop there? What was that? That's sloppy. Paying into the game. Chris Paul checks out. Need a strong 4 minutes here from Dallas. Payne, guarded by Bullock, hands it off Booker. They're running that. They tried to run that handoff alley-oop play. Ayton's wide open. Oh, my gosh. They kicked it out. Johnson buries a 3. Back up 15.
Timeout. There was a miscommunication there.
They've had too many of those. That double screen is killing them. They're not switching off it at all. They don't know what to do with that double screen up top where they hand it off, get a double screen, wrap around. That's where Ayton's beating them on the alley-oop. And that time, Payne was just left wide open from 3. Ayton and Payne were wide open. I mean, 5 guys regarding 3 players. Shout out your city or your country, depending on if you're international or not. Get the sex bots out of here. Type S in the chat. PA says, what's up, Harrison? Been watching for a while now. What's good, PA? Tony in Dallas, Martin in Texas. We got Taco saying S to drown out the sex bots. Get them out of here. AZ Card says Luka can't hang with this level of physicality. I mean, he's missed his last 3 shots, so he is 10 of 25 now, but he still has 31, 8, and 6. He's got to be more efficient, though. He's missed 3 in a row. 2 of 9 from 3 doesn't help, but I think Luka can hang. It's going to have enough dudes running with him. But I will say, Phoenix is one of his tougher matchups. He might get 40 tonight, but it won't be the most efficient 40. What on earth? Is your computer about to blow up? Off game for Dallas. Yes and no. I mean, defensively, no doubt. I mean, they've been off there. They're not rotating. They might give up. Phoenix might score 130 tonight, the way they're going. They've got 90 points with 4 minutes left in the third. Dallas has 75. I mean, they're on pace to go well over 110 points at this point, but gotta get stops. I mean, look at the team numbers here. Phoenix over 63% from the field. Dallas at 42%. So, three ball has kept Dallas somewhat within touch, but it's not nearly enough when DeAndre Ayton has 25 on 12 of 16. Booker is 7 of 14. Chris Paul's 5 of 6. Crowder's 4 of 6. Cam Johnson's 4 of 6. Cam Payne's 3 of 4. I mean, they're all shooting 60+% basically. Arlington from DR. Lancaster from Austin. Someone says, hey, Frog, why you live in Texas and rep Phoenix? I don't know who Frog is, but I ain't repping Phoenix.
What adjustments do you think Kid needs to make here? I don't know if you can make any here in the second half, but from game 1 to game 2.
Do you try a zone? I mean,
I don't think you can because you have to respect Phoenix's shooting.
It's just Ayton. I like how many dunks and layups have they had? It feels like 20. I mean, they're already getting wide open threes. So I mean, why not try a zone? The problem is you don't have a 7-footer you can go to try and mix it up with Ayton. You don't have that guy. Like, Powell's 6'10", Kleba's 6'10". Neither of them are big and, they're not thick players. Like, Ayton struggles against bigs that'll, bow him in the paint. Like Embiid would own him. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. But the Mavs don't have a guy down there.
No. Even like a Gobert would be perfectly fine in this against Ayton, but it's been a tough matchup for Dallas for sure. Dinwiddie into the game here for Brunson. Bullock turns the corner, takes a three. He misses. That one's way off. That felt like a force. Suns coming the other way. This feels like the danger zone. Phoenix up 15 with the ball. 3:37 to go. Need a strong push for Dallas. Again, I'll say it. Can you get it to 10 going into the fourth?
You want to hear a stat here? It may not make you MFFLs feel too good. Phoenix is 50-0 this season, leading after 3 quarters.
They close, man. There's a reason they won, 64 games or whatever? They get leads and they don't let them up. Wait, 68? No, 64-18. I'm looking at it right now. You said it, not me. Bridges up top. Campaign for 3. Jesus, Cash. They can't miss, dude. It's unbelievable. 18-point game. Doncic being guarded by Payne. Almost gives it up. Finney-Smith in the corner. Almost traveled. Probably did, honestly. Doncic with 8 on the clock. Trying to go ISO. They're playing that zone. Luka gets doubled. Dinwiddie, corner. Finney-Smith, need it. Air ball. Or grazed the rim. Way short either way. Booker being guarded by Dinwiddie. Fade away. I thought that was going in. Hit the rim 3 times. Doncic clears. Cam Johnson guarding Luka. Phoenix playing a lot of zone tonight. Doncic up top with 5 on the clock. Gets into the paint. Kicks it out. Green, you got to shoot the ball. 1 on the clock. What are you doing? And, of course, Kleba cashes it after the shot clock.
And that's why Josh Green has struggled this playoffs on offensively. But in this series, you're going to have to play him because of Phoenix's length.
He's just got to shoot the ball there, man. I know the defender's crashing, but there's 2 on the shot clock when he caught that. Got to have more awareness. Dallas has gone to a little lull here. What's it been, 2 or 3 minutes since they've scored? You can't afford those against Phoenix. 18-point game. They're stretching it with Chris Paul out of the game and Ayton.
Frankie Smokes in the game.
Frank Ntilikina. They're going to double Booker. Kick it out. Campaign. Floater. No good. Rebound Doncic. I think they need to look to push it when they can. Dallas has missed 8 of 9 shots. Luka gets into the paint, kicks it out. Dinwiddie for 3. Yes, sir. Big one. Cuts it to 15. Minute 45 to go. 93-78.
Well, I asked you what kid was going to do different, and there it is, bringing Frank Ntilikina in for his first playoff action.
Good defender. Hasn't played in a couple months, right? It's been a while.
Yeah, he had an
illness.
An illness issue, and he was battling a calf issue as well.
Another 3 from Phoenix. Mikal Bridges. I mean, it's just everyone's eating tonight for them. They're up to 63.3%. Doncic, it's got to be a foul. I mean, he got absolutely hacked. He'll go to the line for 2. (96-78). Mavs 14 of 18 from the line, 78%. Doncic to the line for 2. Eyes the first one. Knocks it in. Follow me on Twitter, @HGramNFL, @HGramNFL. I'll follow anybody that follows me back. I'll get my handle, my link in the live chat for you guys, @HGramNFL.
You can also follow me at Jeff_Coop27.
There you go. Doncic misses the second one. Anyone who follows us will get Coops. Coop, if you want to get your handle link made, you can throw it in there. We'll get some shout-outs going. That looked like an offensive foul on McGee in the paint. Campaign misses the 3, and guess what? Offensive rebound, Cam Johnson, baseline. Misses the shot. Got a rebound. Someone rebound it. Third opportunity for Phoenix as Booker resets. Dinwiddie on Booker. This is a mismatch. Pretty good defense. Fadeaway. Air ball. Dinwiddie pushing. Don't have numbers here. Frank Ntilikina will get it out to Kleba. Dinwiddie. They should go 2 for 1 here. Kleba will. 3 ball. Almost an air ball. Rebound Phoenix. 96-79. Booker handling up top on Josh Green. 4-second differential, game and shot clock. Booker. He's going to go ISO the whole way. Step back, long 2. Good D by Green. Misses it. Here comes Doncic. 2 on the clock. 1. Green, you got to shoot it, and he didn't get it off. He has no awareness offensively into the quarter. 96-79. Phoenix up 17 after 3. Josh Green's going to feel random here in a couple years if he doesn't play better.
I wagered that this one might be over.
I mean, it's going to take...
It would take a Herculean comeback
It's going to take a Mavs Heat Game 2 of the finals type of comeback. And I don't know if the big German's walking through that door.
Well, he is. He's there.
He's there. Can he suit up? A couple one-legged fades to get him back in it? They just... When Phoenix is going like this offensively, they're just not going to be beaten. I mean, hell, Phoenix is under 60% now. They started to miss, but so did Dallas.
I wonder if Kidd just thought they were going to do something completely different on offense, and they kind of caught him by surprise, or what happened there? Because, I mean, the Suns are getting whatever they want, whenever they want, however they want, and I wonder if the Mavs or if Phoenix just threw something new at them.
For every tough shot Phoenix is taking, I'd say they're getting 2 really good shots. So 2 out of 3 possessions are great looks. Some of that's Phoenix's offense, but I would agree. They've gotten lost defensively on several occasions. It has not been a good showing on the defensive side. They say the biggest adjustments are between Game 1 and Game 2, so we'll see. We'll see if Dallas can make a fourth quarter push. Name a random Mavs player. Peja Stojakovic.
Ricky Leto.
Oh, remember Baby KD? Remember they were calling him that? That's a joke. Ricky Leto. You think he's hooping somewhere in Europe? He had a nice little jumper.
He's absolutely hooping somewhere.
Run through some stats here. Luka Doncic, 10 of 25, so the efficiency has waned throughout the game. 32 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. He is on triple-double watch. Dorian Finney-Smith, 8 points on 3 of 5 shooting. Reggie Bullock, 2 of 7, all from 3, 7 points. Dwight Powell, 2 of 3, 4 points. Jalen Brunson, he's really struggled. 2 of 9, 5 points. He's a team worst, minus 17. Maxi Kleber, 5 of 8 off the bench, 17 points. Davis Bertans, he split a pair of threes, 3 points. Spencer Dinwiddie, 1 for 5, 3 points. So Dinwiddie and Brunson, who you need to give you some efficient scoring, Coop, 3 for 14 combined. That's not going to cut it.
Yeah, it's just not going to get it done. I mean, Luka's really the only one that's been able to get his shots, and we knew he would, but you need the guys like Dinwiddie and Brunson to step up, and they just haven't tonight.
And I think Phoenix would look at this box score and say, yeah, Luka might go for 40 on us, but it's going to be under 50% shooting. They'll live with that when Brunson and Dinwiddie aren't making shots.
And when Brunson gets in foul trouble like that, and he's been ineffective for the majority of the game, the Mavs are going to have to find somewhere else. Now, they did find Maxi Kleber in the first half, but he's kind of cooled off a little bit here, and it looks like Phoenix is going to probably cruise to this win unless the Mavs get out to a quick run here and kind of make it interesting.
Feels like first 4 or 5 minutes, see if the Mavs can make a push, and if this lead balloons, you might, if you get to the 5-6 minute mark and it's 20 plus, you might just kind of throw in the towel, limit the minutes on Doncic, and get ready for game 2. But we'll see if Dallas can make a push here in the first 4 or 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, and we'll go from there. Phoenix 50-0 when leading after 3 quarters. They had a note, best in the NBA. Really? There's someone better than 50-0? I doubt it. Payne in the game. A lot of reserves in for Phoenix, so if you're going to make a push, it's got to be right here. Pull-up shot, Johnson, cash. They're just getting whatever they want whenever
Johnson
they want.
Just made Dinwiddie bite so hard on that pump.
He really did. 19-point lead for Phoenix. Kleber up top. Alley-oop from Doncic. Slams it down. Oh my God! He just landed on his head on the alley-oop. That was bad. Oh, he got right back up. Holy shit, that looked bad. If you're watching this at home, oh my God. I don't think anyone undercut him. I think this is why you hang on the rim after an alley-oop. Right on his neck and shoulder area. That could have been a lot worse. If he rotated a little more, that would have been right on his head. Great pass from Doncic. I think they called a foul on. It was unintentional.
Oh my God. He could have broken his back.
That was bad, man. I don't think that was intentional by McGee. They did call a foul, and Kleber misses the free throw. 2 for 5 from the line.
I'm glad he's alive.
That was bad, dude. That could have been really bad. Bridges, mid-range. I mean, it's just clinical from Phoenix.
It's just too easy. It's too easy
the
for him.
Mavs might score 110 tonight and lose by 25. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Is Doncic limping? Brunson, tough shot, gets it to go. That's his best basket of the night. Is he limping?
He's holding the left a little.
Dude, is that his hammy? All right. Dude, I'm worried after. Oh, Phoenix misses a shot finally, and guess what? They get the offensive rebound and put it in. That's how this night's gone. Even when they've gotten stops, they haven't because they're not getting rebounds. 102-83. Doncic doesn't look completely right here. Luka gets into the paint, kicks it out. Finney-Smith, 3-ball, back iron, no good. Landry Shamet running out with Payne. Payne, pull up 3, heat check, in and out. Oh my God! If that would have gone,
I thought he cashed it.
We might have signed off. We might have signed off. Luka thought about the deep 3, gets to the paint. Yeah, gets fouled. Oh, they want to. That's not a travel. Reggie Miller begging the officials to call a travel. Bye. I'm telling you, man. Oh, dude, did he tweak it there? Did you see that? Oh, we got bumped there by McGee. Is it a little ass cheek to the to the thigh right there? It's not a travel. Well, maybe it was, but if they say he got bumped, if he got bumped before then, who called the timeout? He's rubbing that leg, dude. Yep, Trainer's looking at Luka. If he's out, they're done. I'll tell you that. You hope it's just a little stinger.
Are we at the point in the game here where you say, you know what, young blood?
If there's any doubt, then yes. But if he can go, then I'd say play until about the 7-minute mark and see if he can cut into this. But I wouldn't go much longer. I'll tell you that. This is about as clinical of a playoff performance as you will ever see from the Phoenix Suns. 59% from the field, 47% from three. They have not missed a free throw. They only have 7 turnovers. 5 players in double figures, 2 more players with 9 points. They have 7 guys with 9 points or more. Dallas has 2 guys with 8 points, 3 guys with 8 points or more. Phoenix has been spreading it around. If you guys want more Mavericks coverage throughout the playoffs, hit that subscribe button. TBD on a Game 3 watch party. We'll see. I'd like to do it. We'll make a call before Game 3. I've had fun doing tonight's game, but, man, this Phoenix is good. I mean, sometimes you watch a game and you're like, yeah, Dallas hasn't played great tonight, but you're also just like, well, Phoenix is just hooping, man.
I'm not sure the Mavs have played awful.
No. Offensively, they've been decent.
Phoenix has just been unbelievable.
Yeah. I would argue. I think Jason Kidd would say that this defensive performance hasn't been great, but they've made tough shots too. I mean, Chris Paul's made a couple tough mid-ranges. Booker's made a couple. I mean, when Cam Johnson is, making pull-up 20-footers, it's one of those deals. So Brunson 3 of 10. He's only played 20 minutes because of foul trouble. He's only got 3 now, but he had all 3 in the first half. Bullock 2 of 7. You need him to shoot a little better. Frankie Smokes getting 2 minutes there in the third. That's pretty funny.
I think they kind of had to. They had to try to get a stop somewhere, and yeah. I mean, that is what he does. But I mean, the kid just throwing the kitchen sink at it.
The problem you have is, who do you have Dorian guard? I think mostly you want him guarding Booker. Bullock's a good defender, but he's not going to stop Chris Paul. It's just, and then you got no one to guard Ayton. Absolutely no. I wonder if you try this zone that Phoenix has tried. It's at times it's bothered Dallas.
I'm just of the opinion that in the NBA
you can't really run it.
You can't run it.
Phoenix has run it for probably half the game.
Yeah,
tonight?
they run it a lot.
This is about as much zone defense as I've seen a team run. Phoenix challenged that call. It is a foul. Yeah, left hand was on the back. Yeah. It's a foul. Not an egregious foul, but it was a foul on Bridges.
The problem with playing zone against Phoenix is you're leaving the likes of Cam Johnson and Jay Crowder in the corner just
shoot
open.
Brunson turns the corner, lays it in. A couple buckets for him here in the fourth. Down 17. I mean, you're gonna have to hold Phoenix to about 30% in the fourth to give yourself a chance. Bullock guarding Payne. See, and if they're going to call that little bump foul on Dinwiddie, I mean, you're screwed. I mean, he's running with him, a slight bump off ball, and it's a foul. It's just, you can't get a little physical with these guys. You got very little chance of stopping them. Inbound to Payne, Bullock guarding. Torrey Craig in the game, hands it off. Shamet trying to turn the corner. Almost traveled with it. Good defense here by Dallas. Shot clock violation. Probably the best defensive possession maybe of the game for Dallas here. Good rotations, good help defense. Got to get a bucket off here. You pretty much got to score off all stops the rest of the way. Brunson guarded by Shamet. Gets a screen from Dinwiddie. Brunson kicks it out. Finney-Smith back to Brunson. Gets into the paint. Spin move. Pumps. Goes up. No good. Those are the type of shots he was making in the first round. Not tonight. Payne, Johnson running away. He's going to dunk it. One-handed tomahawk. Mavs inbound to Doncic. 19-point game again. Too many easy ones. Finney-Smith. Oh, he could have jumped into that and gotten a foul. Luka pump fakes, guarded by JaVale McGee. Probably going to be a step back here. Wow, good defense by McGee. McGee running. Oh, my God. Breakaway dunk by JaVale McGee. That about tells the story tonight. He pickpockets Luka and takes it himself. Bullock pump fakes. Back out to Brunson. You're probably about in the range where you're going to call it a night for Luka. Step back, JB, tough shot. Good shot. Makes it. 106-87.
If he was making these earlier, it might be a little bit more of a game.
Hey, make a few here, get some confidence going into the next game, and see if it carries over. Bullock guarding Payne. Good defense. Steal. Brunson coming the other way. Finney-Smith tees up a three. Need it. Cash. 106-90. Quick timeout Phoenix. So 5 quick points. You're like just close enough to not throw it in yet, but you definitely don't want to have a fluke injury here. Type 10 in the chat. Finney-Smith up to 11 points as it's a 106-90 game. Quick 5-0 spurt for Dallas. How long do you go here? 6-minute mark? See where you're at?
No, I think you give it a little bit more than that. Probably the 5-minute mark.
See if you can get it to 10
yes.
here.
See if you get it to 10. If you get it to 10, then, I mean.
If you get it to 10, you play it out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's for sure. I think if it gets back to 20 again, you throw in the towel, probably. Who's been the Game 1 MVP? It's hard to pick one guy. I mean, Ayton's had the most efficient night. Paul kind of controls the tempo. Probably go Ayton, but you could go Ayton, Paul. Ayton or Paul, I'd say.
It's a very balanced effort from Phoenix.
Yeah, like I was saying, 5 guys in double figures, 2 more guys with 9 points. I mean, that's kind of what they do. I mean, they've got their big 3, but Bridges chips in on both ends. Crowder can get hot. He was hot early, had 11 points, I think, in the first quarter. That's where he sits now. I mean, if Cam Johnson's going to go 6 of 9 for 17 off the bench on you, you're going to be in trouble. I mean, even the Phoenix has 30 bench points. Mavs have 25. They've got 19 out of Kleba and 3 out of Dinwiddie and Bertans. You hate. I'll say this: you hate Kleba's 19 points to feel empty. you'd hate to waste a 19-point
exactly.
game. Because how many times is he going to go 5 for 8 from 3 in a series? Maybe one other time he'll give you this. I mean, he's been hot in the playoffs, but I'd gander to say he scores 19 or more maybe one other time this series.
Do the Mavs turn to a guy like Bertans, who gives them a length, maybe gives them an extra 3-point shooter out there?
They've gone small in the 4th. They're playing that Finney-Smith at the 5 lineup right now, which that was the lineup they got him back into the game in Game 6 against Utah. They played that 4-guard, 1-forward lineup basically. So, do you play Bertans at the 5 some? I mean, he'll get cooked by Ayton, like absolutely shredded. So that's a problem. Plus, they'll just run pick and roll on him. He'll get stuck on Paul or Booker, and he'll be screwed. I feel like with Bertans, if he's in the game, you almost have to run some zone. It's kind of like Boban last year. They played him for the offensive matchup.
I was going to say, do you pull it out?
I mean, he's big. It's just they're going to switch on him. If you play him, you got to go zone.
The problem is that they also haven't played Boban. Boban literally hasn't played in the game in forever.
He played a minute and a half in
at the end.
Game 5 against Utah,
yeah.
But, I mean, look, he's one of those guys that stays. Does Chris give you some run? Can he bang around a little? He might be more of a guy you look at because he's athletic. But he's still not. He's not 7 feet. He's like 6'9".
Yeah, he'd be a small matchup.
They don't have an athletic 7-footer.
No.
That's the problem. That's the problem. So, Game 2 will be Wednesday, same time, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 Pacific. 9 Central Time for you folks in Dallas. 16-point game. Chris Paul back into the game. So is McGee still out there. Paul got the switch. He's got Brunson on him. Now they're trying to get him matched up on Luka. Luka playing him tight. I don't think Luka subbed out in the second half, by the way. Step back. Chris Paul, 3. Got to get a rebound. That's the foul on Finney-Smith? That hit the rim 4 times. The Suns have had about – do you use a challenge here if you're a kid? I mean –
absolutely. Unless it was a clear foul.
No replay from TNT. They're putting in good work tonight. It just every time they've given up an offensive rebound, it seems like Phoenix has scored. Let's see if Dallas can get lucky here. Cam Johnson. Rebound. Doncic. I thought Bullock was – what's he doing? Luka straight to the rack. And 1! Didn't get it to go, but it is a foul. Doncic took a hit to the ground. Chance to cut it to 14. Mavs trying to chip away here. Didn't get quite enough lift to get that ball above the rim. Doncic, 32 tonight, but fairly inefficient. 10 of 25 from the floor. He'll go to the line for 2. Couple dribbles, eyes it, makes it. He is 11 of 13 from the line. He's been shooting it better these playoffs. I think last year in the playoffs he was 58%. This year he's about 73%. Tonight, 11 of 13. I'm sure that means he'll miss this one. 106-91.
Friendly wager on it?
No. Luka just 7 in the second half, had 26 in the first half, 2 of 7 after halftime from the floor. He missed it. $15-point game. Booker operating on Bullock. Gets a screen from Ayton, kicks it out. Crowder, pump fake, kicks it out. Paul matched up on Doncic. 5 on the clock. Corner 3, Crowder. Turns it over. Bullock leaking out. Finney-Smith tees it up. Needed that one. That's got to be – see, you could argue that was over the back on Bridges. Brunson almost got the offensive rebound. You needed that 3. It's a transition 3. I like the shot. I mean, that cuts it to 12 if you make it.
How about that stat on screen? Phoenix 6 straight games shooting 50% or better.
That's just incredible, man. That's Chris Paul, man. As much as I dislike the guy, he just controls the pace. Didn't see what happened there. Good work, TNT. Foul on Bullock, I think. 6:47 to go. 106-91. This is probably the best stretch of defense the Mavs have played, quite frankly. The last 2.5, 3 minutes. Strung a few stops together. Haven't made enough shots to cut into the lead. Booker floater, air ball, Ayton rebound. Lays it up, misses it, gets his own rebound, misses again. Mavs getting stops. Can they make them pay? Doncic. Brunson gets into the paint. Fade away. Misses it. Not his night. Those are shots he's making in the first round. 106-91. Paul working on Dinwiddie. Devin Booker gets into the paint. Kicks it out. Corner. 3 ball. No good. Rebound. Strong rebound by Bullock. It's about 5 stops in a row for Dallas. Doncic between the legs. Crowder turns the corner. Doncic got to slam it home. 13-point game. 106-93. Just under 6 to go. Dallas has lost 9 straight to Phoenix. Hasn't beaten them since 2019.
Mavs currently being out-rebounded 45-29.
That is a bloodbath. Ayton in the paint. Fade away. Short. Can't get the rebound. 46-29. Good defense by Bullock in the corner. They're going to call that shit. Come on, man. That's trash. They're calling that. You're screwed. Inbound for Phoenix. Chris Paul up top on Dinwiddie. Now Finney-Smith guarding him. Good defense. Finney-Smith gets a screen from Ayton. 3-ball. Chris Paul, nothing but net, and it was a good contest by Dinwiddie too. It was not bad defense. Oh, you know what? I'm okay with that by Bullock there. Moving screen by Bullock, I don't mind that. I don't know if it was a foul, but even so it was, I don't mind that. A little physicality on Jay Crowder. That's a frustration play. I don't mind it, though, from Bullock. You can't back down from these guys. It wasn't much, man, to be honest. Crowder falling to the floor kind of sold that. That's 5 on Bullock because he's been called for 3 fouls in the last 2 minutes. Chris Paul operating on Doncic. Chris Paul. Good defense by Luka. Blocked it. Hung with him the whole way. Basket here might get you to that point where you're like, okay, we're done. It's a damn good play by Luka. Oh, they had the alley to Ayton. 5 on the clock. Booker. Floater. Misses it. Brunson running out. Don't have numbers. Brunson on the left side. Crosses over. Gets to the basket. Misses it. Finney-Smith follows up. 13-point game, or 14-point game. They're hanging, but they're not.
They're hanging, exactly.
They're hanging,
it's
but
just
they're not.
enough. You got to keep the starters in.
It's just enough to have Luka play 44 minutes tonight. 3-ball, Chris Paul. Misses it, and you can't get a rebound. Booker, wide open 3. Misses it, can't get a rebound. Booker again. Kicks it out to Paul. And now you got Ayton on. He's pushing him in the back. Paul, fade away. Misses it. Rebound. They only had 9 chances. Under 4 to go. Got to get a basket here. Even though they didn't score, that still took a minute off the clock.
Get a bucket here.
Step back 3 to cut it to 11. Splash! 109-98 with 3:40 to go. Dallas hanging around.
They're hanging around here, Harry.
They don't quit. 38 points for Luka Doncic. Even on a bad night, the dude's going to go for 40. Booker up top. Reggie Bullock. They're trapping Booker. Now it's Finney-Smith on him. Chris Paul, wild shot, and he banks it in. How does that go? That's a joke. That is an absolute joke. Who's your favorite Mavs player of all time? How in the fuck did that go in, dude?
He also thought he got fouled, so he kicked his leg out, and he still makes it off the bank.
What a stiff.
Ridiculous.
$111.98. Mavs fighting in this fourth quarter. Let me get some shout-outs here. Dirk from Cody. Ivan says hi. Yeah, play-by-play a little behind. We're working on it. Follow me on Instagram at HGrahamNFL. It's at HGrahamNFL. If any come in here, I'll give you a shout-out. Spamming it in the live chat here. Give me a follow. All follows get a shout-out. Wayne, you get a follow. I'll give you a follow back. I'll follow you back. Follow for follow game. 65 Michael gets a follow. What's good? It's a 13-point game, 3:18 to go. Chris Paul, 17 points and 5 rebounds. Only 3 assists. I mean, you like that number. When Chris Paul is cooking, he's going for 10, 12, 14 assists. But, you know, when Ayton goes for 25 and Booker goes, you know, Booker for 19, 7 to 19, you live with that. Just the role players.
I love Kid giving it to Zach Zarba during the timeout as if the game isn't over.
Dinwiddie in the game. Mavs playing small still. Jalen Brunson now. Crosses over. Crowder crying after that foul.
He should get teed up and get ejected from the
went
game.
Straight to the official and yelled in his face.
And he's not going to get a tee for it?
Nope. No challenge for Phoenix. They already used it. Over-under in this game, 214. It's at, 209 right now? Over's going to hit here, it looks like.
Hey, that's good quick math. I couldn't have done that.
I'm good at some things. Crowder swats a pass into the crowd. 6 on the shot clock. Mavs taking a lot of time here. Got to score and got to score quickly. Bullock will inbound. Get it into Luka. 5 on the shot clock. Gets a screen for Finney-Smith. In between the legs, pass. Dorian misses it. They've missed a few of those open looks in the second half. Dorian's missed 2 in the fourth that he normally makes. I mean, it'd be a 7-point game if he hadn't made those 2. I mean, what's the foul there?
Why are we blowing the whistle here? I mean, we're blowing it every time down the court.
That's 6 on Bullock. He I think 4 in the fourth quarter, and I don't know if any of them were justified. Maybe a challenge if you're a kid. Can't take it with you. .240 to go. Phoenix 111, Dallas 98. Jason Kidd taking all 30 seconds that he's allotted when a player fouls out. Getting a mini timeout out of it. Josh Green will check in as Dallas will stay small. Let's see if he shoots before the shot clock expires. Chris Paul to the line for 2. Makes the first one. I swear he swishes every free throw, too. Doesn't even hit the rim. So obnoxious. 112-98.
Chris Paul may be a pain in the ass.
He's damn good, though.
He's so good.
Swishes the second one. Net barely moved. Brunson crosses midcourt. They're not even going to defend him. He's just going to get straight to the paint. Floater goes in. Brunson's had a decent fourth here. 113-100. The close but not close game continues. Booker being guarded by Green. 2:20 to go. Booker gets a screen by Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul, who swings it over to Bridges. 3 ball. Good contest. Rebound Green. Got to go quick if you're Dallas. 2:10 here. 3 ball would cut it to 10. Luka gets into the paint. Kicks it out. Dinwiddie being guarded by Chris Paul. Gets into the lane. Lays it in. 11-point game. 2 minutes to go.
Get a quick stop and score.
Put some pressure on at least. If you get a stop and score here. 113-102. Booker being trapped by, now guarded by Green. Gets it to Paul at the elbow. Brunson. Chris Paul, this feels like a dagger. Backs down Brunson, fade away, short, need a rebound, can't get it. Unfucking believable. Paul into the corner. Bridges swings it out. Booker gets into the lane. Misses the layup. Here comes Dallas. Luka pushing it. Brunson, corner, Dinwiddie, need it, bang! 8-point game, 113-105. Phoenix inbounds. You got to get a stop here. 20-7 run for Dallas. They're playing till the end, I'll give them that. The offensive rebound's killing them, though. It's running the clock out. Booker swings out. Bridges misses it, gets the rebound. 1:02 to play. Doncic, you got to go. Gets a screen from Finney-Smith. Luka gets to the paint. Dunks it. 6-point game. 53 seconds to go. Phoenix inbounds. Almost forced a turnover. They got to get across the line here. Oh, I don't know if that's a foul by Green. They called it. Do you use a challenge? You can't take it with you. $40 points for Doncic. Couple of dunks here in the fourth quarter. Dallas fighting hard. It's 113-107. Our scoreboard's behind. It's 113-107. Booker to the line for two. Makes the first one. Do you use one of your two timeouts here to advance it, or do you go for one possession? Probably go for one possession, save them.
Yeah, I would say save the timeout.
7-point game. This would make it an 8-point game. I think Doncic just played 44 minutes. He's played the whole second half. Kid is going to take a timeout. 115-107. Mavericks fighting here, Coop, but it's probably too little too late. But
yeah, I think it's going to be.
You appreciate the fight, though. Luka talking to the official about something.
Yeah, he always is.
Working them.
I think it is a little too late, but they made a run here. I mean, they got it to 5.
Look, the defense has held Phoenix to 18 in the fourth.
Yeah.
What's killed them is the rebounding.
Yeah, they just can't rebound against this team.
They're getting out-rebounded 51-36.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what Luke is complaining about there. I mean,
I don't know if he was complaining. It looked like he was just telling them something. It's just, you know how stars go. They're like, they're just working them. They know there's 7 games here. Ayton's been quiet in the second half. 12 of 20 now. He was 12 of 15. He's missed his last 5. Get a quick bucket here. Problem is everybody on the floor for Phoenix is like an 85% free throw shooter. I mean, none of them miss. Chris Paul's 90%. Booker's 90% pretty much. Ayton's 80%. 115-107. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, as we'll have you covered with more Mavericks news and rumors throughout the playoffs. And if you want us to do another watch party, subscribe. Spread the word. Got the sub link in there for you guys as well. 115-107. What hurts about this game, Coop, is Luka is going to have played 45 minutes, and you're not going to win this game.
Hey, man, it's the playoffs.
I know. It's just, Finney-Smith to inbound. Gets it into Luka. Backs down Crowder. Handoff, Finney-Smith. You needed an and one there. Free throw line for 2.
Got to make these, and then you go for the steal.
You start fouling here. I guess you got to foul. Yeah. There's just not enough time. There's a minute 40 left, maybe. Dorian's had a good second half. Had just 2 points at the half. Up to 14 after that free throw. 7-point game. Got to make them both. Got to make them both. 115-108. Gets them both, all net. Phoenix inbounds to Booker. Ooh. Dude, if he doesn't kick, I think Dinwiddie steals that. But you don't know what's behind him, so. Luka kicks it out of bounds. They're going to check Luka out, I think, for – oh, wait, no, they're just swapping. Green moving up. Into Booker. Trap him there. I think he fouled Bridges, right? Yep, there's the foul. Took a lot of time. 31 seconds left. The problem with the foul game in the NBA is rarely do guys miss 2. I mean, you're lucky to get a split. You really need guys to start missing both. Bridges to the line. I mean, the net's not even moving for these guys. What is Phoenix at the free throw line tonight? I don't know if they've missed one. 12 for 12. They have not missed. I think 13 for 13 after that one. Bridges. Nope. All net. I don't know if any have hit the rim, to be honest. Doncic gets to the paint, lays it up and in, but you're just trading deuces at this point. Got a foul right away if you're Dallas. Crowder going to inbound. Got a foul. Foul Crowder. Oh, my God. Now they're loose. Bridges fouled. 16.8 left. Probably use your last time out after these free throws.
Well, they hung around. If they had made the run about 2 minutes earlier, it could be a game.
Look, they were chasing the whole time. They got down 9-0 in 2 minutes. Cut it to 4 late in the first half, but then Phoenix went on a run to go up 13. They've been chasing ever since.
Do you feel like Luka's had a great?
Bridges makes the first one. Do I feel what?
Do you feel like Luka's had a great game?
Great, no. Good, though. I mean, he's had 42, 12, and 8.
12, and 8.
14 of 29.
That's how high our expectations are for him, is he has 42, 12, and 8, and he didn't have a great game.
The problem is Brunson and Dinwiddie are 9 for 23, although they've played better in the fourth. What just happened there? I'll reset the clock to 16.8. I'm watching TNT. Put the damn time back on the clock. They're having to inbound it. These clock operators in Phoenix are cheating. 119, 111. All right.
They're chanting Suns in 4.
Are they really? Suns in 4 already. All right. Luka, pull up Jack. Buries it. 5-point game. Got a foul right away. Foul him! Is that a travel? Oof. Then call it earlier. That's what Brunson's saying. He's like, review for what? Booker's up. He traveled. Booker freaking traveled, man. Look, he slides the foot. I was saying I got poked in the eye. That's after you traveled. Booker absolutely traveled.
Oh my goodness, they're reviewing.
Can they review the travel? Because he traveled. I'll work on that. I say work on do a custom scoreboard for the final one so we can get the 3 high score guys in there. So if you want to start on that. Do Luka, Finney-Smith, or Cleveland, Finney-Smith for Dallas, then it's like Ayton, Booker, and Paul for Phoenix. Hit that subscribe button. Still some time left, but going to take a bit of a miracle. Mavs will win in 7 from Tanner. I will say this fourth quarter, you hope this carries over. This fourth quarter is giving me a little hope going into Game 2. Through 3 quarters, Phoenix dominated this game. The Suns are now right at 50% from the game, Coop. They were at 62-63 for three quarters and change, and now it's down to 50. So the Dallas Mavericks got some stops in the fourth. And really, after a slow start offensively, 114 points for Dallas tonight, that's going to give you a chance in a lot of games.
No question.
Unsuccessful challenge by those frauds from Phoenix. Oh, the Mavs challenge. What did they challenge for it was a travel. I guess they called the foul on Dinwiddie. So I guess he got him earlier, but Booker definitely slid the foot. All right, so you're down 5. You need a problem with that challenge, too. You can't advance it now. No timeout left. But I guess you had to challenge it. See if you can get a travel overturn there.
We'll see what the last 2-minute report says about that.
You need Booker to miss the first, make the second. And he made the first. Reason you needed that is you needed to be able to inbound it, save clock. 121-14. This free throw would really be the dagger. 3-score game. Makes them both. Luka inbounds to Brunson, who kicks it out. Dinwiddie for 3. Doesn't get it. 121-114 is the final score as Phoenix hangs on to win this one. Get something else on screen, Coop. Probably update the L3 one first if you need to. Who is the MVP tonight as Dallas drops game one, 121 to 114. We'll run through some final numbers in a moment, then we'll sign off. Coop and I are going to do a post-game show, but we'll do it after the live stream here, and we'll upload it as a post-game video for anyone who may have missed it. Game one MVP tonight. Let's hear it. Ayton from Rashard Lee. It's kind of a non-factor in the second half, especially in the fourth quarter. I'd probably go Chris Paul because he just controls tempo. Hit a couple of big shots late. But Phoenix had 6 guys in double figures. Ayton, 25. Booker, 23. Paul, 19. Johnson, 17 off the bench. Mikal Bridges had 13. Crowder had 11. Phoenix came to play tonight. 9-0 spurt to start the game. Dallas had a great fourth quarter. Outscored Phoenix 35-25, but down, what'd they get down? 19 entering the fourth or something like that. 17 entering the fourth. I think it was 17. Just too little too late for the Mavs, but a strong fourth quarter, and you hope that carries over. Good fight for Dallas. Game 2 is going to be Wednesday, May 4th. May the 4th be with the Mavs, 10 Eastern, in Phoenix. Dallas at Phoenix for game number 4 after the Suns won tonight, 121 to 114. We'll see if we do a Game 2 watch party, TBD. Decent numbers tonight. Got to the mid-200s. I'll take that. We'll see how we're feeling on Wednesday. And we'll let you guys know on that front after the Suns take game 1 by a score of 121 to 114. By the way, Luka Doncic tonight, 15 of 30, 45 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists. I mean, the guy is just unbelievable. What a player, man. 45, 12, and 8, and he was not special tonight. He was good. He was not special, though. He was good. Good. Dorian Finney-Smith, 15 points, 5 of 10 from the field. 13 points from Jalen Brunson, 6 of 16, though, and that was after kind of, a 2 for 9 start. Goes 4 for 7 the rest of the way. You hope he gets some going in the game tomorrow night. Maxi Kleber, 6 of 9, 19 points off the bench. Davis Bertans, 1 of 2, 3 points off the bench. Spencer Dinwiddie, 3 of 8, 8 points, 2 of 4 from 3. Dinwiddie did have 4 assists and 2 steals off the bench. Plus 2. Josh Green, plus 11. Didn't feel like he impacted the game, but I guess he played some decent defense. Reggie Bullock, 2 of 7, 7 points. Fouled out on, quite frankly, a couple of garbage calls at the end of the day. Appreciate you guys rocking and rolling with us tonight. What were Booker's numbers? Devin Booker, 7 for 20, 23 points, 9 rebounds. Did have 8 assists, but I think Dallas will live with that. 7 of 20 from Booker. Chris Paul, 7 of 13, 19 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Take a look at this final scoreboard here as Dallas comes up short in game 1, 121-114. Booker 23-9-8. Paul 19-5-3. Jordan DeAndre Ayton 25-8. You kind of look at the raw stats and you're like, it doesn't feel like any of them killed you, but Coop, they had 6 guys in double figures, and that's just hard to overcome.
Yeah, it was a very balanced scoring effort from them, and when you're that efficient, you're just not going to lose many games. Now, the Mavs did play much better defense in middle of the third quarter throughout the rest of the game, but Phoenix ends up shooting 50.5% from the field, and you're going to win.
Yeah, That's the way it goes. And the rebounding hurt Dallas, too. Phoenix out-rebounded the Mavs 51-36. All right, we appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Like I said, we'll see about Game 2. I would certainly be up to doing it again. We'll see what the bosses are thinking on that front. For anybody still hanging out with us, please subscribe. The more subscribers we get, the more shows like this we are able to do. YouTube.com/MavsTV. Shout out Jeff Cooperstein for hanging out with me tonight. We are going to sign off, and we will see you for Game 2, TBD on a watch party.